shot him around the heart area. Yet even so, you were like pretty like, yeah, I killed that guy. How the fuck? But when you guys exit that area, you see that clearly, somehow you were incorrect in your precise targeting, as you see this trail of blood leading from the center of where you killed him to one of the smaller circles that surround the main casting sigil in the center of the room.
Uh-oh.
And as his hand kind of slumps and you take it that he's finally died, the circle in the middle starts to glow a faint red. The smell of iron that was there earlier starts to kind of singe your nose as it's also overtaken by this waft of ash and sulfur. Uh, you can very much surmise that all of these circles are made from the blood of the celestial that's behind all of you guys. As the blood that has painted the sigil starts to kind of sizzle and eventually starts to bubble with heat. Um, the coffin starts to out from like the coffin's not open yet, but from inside the coffin, um, at like heavy smoke starts to erupt out along uh like embers basically. And just the room itself, like this doesn't appear to be like heavy smoke to where it would choke you, but if you do feel like if you remain in this room for a little too long, it might start getting a little dangerous with the uh, carbon monoxide poisoning. And from outside of the that's way too dark. One second, let me change. Things are slightly obscured though within this smoke. That is way too smoky. I kind of overdid it there. It is slightly obscuring though. Um,
I think we should just grab the Celestial and get the fuck out of here.
I agree
From
with this assessment.
so the coffin finally opens. This all happens in 6 seconds, by the way, so you can't run just yet. But the a hand pushes the coffin open from inside, and
It's William Afton.
a sword grasped in the hand erupts out first. Now, Imric, you recognize this sword, and in fact, you recognize the armor and adornments that this guy is wearing, and so does Cheese. Cheese, especially, you are very familiar with this armor, which confused you because the last time you saw this armor, it belonged to a dead man.
Uh-oh.
And same with Imric. Uh, Now, as the rest of the body leaves the coffin, it's completely headless. Yet from the stump of where the neck would meet the head usually is just this bizarre flame that forms into a ball, which kind of takes the place of this head. Now, I would like you all to actually the head turns specifically towards Emmerich, and it points, and in this like voice that is kind of distorted by flames. Do you remember me? Roll initiative.
That guy, Hellrider. Wait,
Axel, where do I remember this armor from?
I can't.
Yeah, same. Where do I remember this from? Is it from the leader of Blacksteel?
Roll me a history check.
There is no combat encountering your currently viewed scene.
Oh yeah, not yet.
History check.
14.
I'm gonna roll it too because Cheese doesn't remember. 13.
Yep, those are both good enough. So, Emmerich, you remember this, both of you actually, you remember this armor and especially the sword belonging to the Demon Lord of Anja, which was a infamous leader that was thought to be beheaded by the Shogun.
Ah, shit.
Oh,
Imric,
the guy at
you
the start of the campaign.
yeah, Imric, you saw him specifically get beheaded. So the fact that he's all the way in Kushara being revived by some random cult is a little disorienting. Roll initiative.
You have to add this to the counter.
I always have trouble trying to. There it is.
You have to make the combat encounter, Axel.
Yeah, my bad.
The Demon Lord. What the heck?
Go, modified 20.
He does appear to go. Yeah, he's probably going. Yeah, he's going last. I'll just make these guys. I'll just make everyone go after Imric. The other two and the Celestial. Please, it is your turn.
Can I? I don't know if Cheese is strong enough to pick up the Celeste. How small is the Celestial?
The Celestial looks quite frail as a person. They don't look like they would weigh that much. Probably like your guess would be like 110 pounds at 120. They look quite starved as well, so they're actually quite light. You would reckon?
I could probably do it instead of you. I do have a higher strength score.
How high is your strength?
16 if I remember correctly. Yes.
Yeah, and Cheese has a negative for her. No, she has a plus. She's 12, so.
I could actually.
I can.
I
could
I
actually
do have
have
good
them
strength.
roll initiative. Actually, one sec. I'll have them roll initiative. Oh,
Seraph of Vitality. Oh,
You know.
oh, spoilers.
so they'll go. Yeah, as planned, they'll go after Imric.
Okay.
This is
She probably
recorded.
doesn't have the best. She probably doesn't have the best movement speed.
They have.
They
And-
look like they're in top shape. Yet there's
Really?
quite a bit of dried blood on them.
Yeah, didn't the wound heal after they unchained
Okay,
them,
I have a-
unspiked themselves?
All right, Cheese is gonna do this really cool thing called taking the dash action.
Okay.
I can probably take her, Thomas, because I have 19 strength and I have a faster movement speed.
Okay, then I'm going to instead use my ring to cast darkness to try and get us a way out of here with less effort.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna do this really cool thing called taking the dash action.
I'm going to see if like I can like pick her up. Like I'm a gesture like a picking up motion. Like is she in like I don't know if she wants to be carried or something. The angel.
You don't know yet.
My turn.
And hold on. I'm going to use my at-will Misty Step to get another 30 feet closer to the door.
Axel, this was the one that's alive, correct?
No. Yeah, that you last thought to be alive.
And that will be my turn. Cheese is not fucking with this.
15. I'll usher to see if to pick her up. Can I
Okay.
do that?
Yes, you can. Roll me athletics.
Okay. 23.
Yep. You lift them pretty light for a humanoid being.
Okay.
You go at normal. You'll go at normal. You can go at normal speed while carrying them.
Axel, I would like to cast darkness on top of the guy that's probably about to try and murder us.
1 second. Is that Zen? Is that your turn?
I'ma then go to door. I'm a dash out.
Okay.
Oh,
Thank you.
sorry. I thought that it was my turn. I saw the thing, but that didn't even coming up next.
That's
So it's my
fine.
turn. I bet.
I'm gonna take the dash action. And then I'm gonna take one more key and take another dash. I'm out of this bitch. Do I have 100 movement speed, right? It's 50 plus 50 plus 50,
Yeah,
right?
in total, not. I was like, base movement speed? Holy.
Okay, I have 100. So I have an extra 100. Alright. I'm out of this bitch, bro. I think somewhere here. Yeah, somewhere over here. Somewhere over here.
That looks
That's
about
my
right.
turn.
Alright, Imric, this is now your turn. But however, the Demon Lord of Anja will use a legendary action as he looks towards Imric and roars this horrific sound that just honestly sounds like just pure fire.
Our word
rather than-
combust.
Yeah, as his flames burn, frankly, in just quite what you would expect to be rage or pain. A combination of both, perhaps. Can Cheese and Imric roll me a wisdom saving throw?
I can. I'm not going to pass.
This is akin to a dragon's frightening presence.
26.
14.
Imric, you have memories of how he looked at you before he was beheaded, and you know it brings back these horrible memories of watching other people die. And just seeing this pure rage erupt from him as he faces you specifically, out of the people that are currently evacuating this room, fills you with this feeling of fear. You are frightened. However, it is now your turn. You can still exit the room, as that's not technically towards him. Cheese, you passed with a 26, obviously.
Yippee! We ballin'!
Okay. Can I cast the darkness on him now?
Yes, you can. What is that? 20 feet? Centered
15.
on him, I'm assuming.
No. Try and put it like somewhere around here, so he can't like walk around it or something. Yeah, just about.
Like that, kind of.
Yeah, it makes a good way so he can't necessarily see the door or us.
All right.
I'm gonna move another 30 feet using a bonus action, and that'll be my turn.
All right. Now we do have the Celestial. Honest, I was planning for this to happen a little later, but her wings grow in size, and vines start to from like in between the feathers kind of grow and wrap around her wings. As they grow to an enormous size, like that of a I would say like that of a griffin, like just sheer size. As the size of the wings start to break the ceiling of the cave, and it creates an opening through the ceiling of the cave that shows the surface. However, unfortunately, a couple random, very confused bandits do fall from the ceiling from above.
Oh! Did they take fall damage?
Yeah, they take a little bit of fall damage, and they're
Cheese
also
does the cheese hits the no way.
All right. We got
she calls out in Celestial to everyone.
I
don't speak that.
that language.
What?
So, Cheese, you got 90 feet of movement speed, right?
I have 60 if I dash. I used my charge. I used my once per short rest of Misty Step.
I forget you're not a rogue. I'm sorry.
The demon lord of Anja, like, kind of steps up from the coffin, and as he stands up, the coffin erupts in flame and starts to melt into molten sludge.
Wait, you are a rogue.
Every step he takes melts the stone floor below him. As he admires this cloud of darkness, he just steps around to this side, still not having full vision of you. But then he cleaves his sword in a straight line like motion, creating a wall of flame between you guys and the door.
Ah, he cut you guys off. Shit.
Is that a spell?
Yes, it is.
Counter spell.
You know what? You are.
Wait, let me see.
Oh wait,
Okay.
never mind. I don't. Hold on.
No, there's.
yeah, I
there's-
do.
You
Yeah, I
do.
have it.
You do have just barely a little bit of vision. So, this is a what level are you casting it? You have
Fifth
fifth level,
level.
right? Fifth level.
The only level I can
Yeah,
cast
no,
it
this-
at.
So, you can't quite see. You don't see his body. You see, like, his finger, or his sword, as he, like, makes the slashing motion to create the wall of fire, and the fire kind of starts to erupt from his sword towards there, and just in just like a just almost reactionary, like, instinct, you counterspell it as you hear the whispers of your patron slowly guide the counterspell to where it actually originated, and you do successfully counterspell the wall. You hear this angering roar of frustration erupt from around the darkness.
I should not have done that. Ah!
Nate, I have an idea.
Um,
I'm not going to leave you behind. Instead, I'm going to use my bonus action to dash, and then my action to dodge.
he moves. Wait, how far? 25 feet. Okay, he can't actually too far. You just barely see him come from around the corner of the what's it?
No.
The cloud of darkness.
Rosa Menace.
And let's see what this does. 20. Let's see if you guys are in range for.
Excellent. I want to just do a double check here. I did pick up my legendary sword, right?
Yeah, I'll say you did.
Yeah, I didn't specifically say it, but I thought it was implied.
So, Emmerich, he's still pretty frustrated at you, even though his spell was counterspelled by Cheese. He outstretches his hand towards you, and he throws out this fiery chain from his.
Oh,
Does a 30 hit?
30.
Wait, no, wait. It's disadvantage range. 1 second. I'll re-roll it. A 13 misses you, right?
Yep.
Okay, yeah. So, he outstretches the chain, and the chain is pulled taut just before it hits you in the shoulder. And he just whips his hand back to pull the chain, and he's like, ugh! He's just so angry as he looks like he's about to start sprinting at you guys, but his turn ends before that.
Guy
doesn't
literally
have
too
it in him.
angry to. Guy literally too angry to die.
The bandits that came from the hole are gonna spend their turn orienting themselves. Some of them start coughing from the rubble and also the smoke, and just the pure heat erupting from the demon lord, which can be felt from even outside the room.
What's
So they're
going
not.
on with bread and butter?
Oh, you're so.
they're gone.
Also, yeah, they're just running. I don't know, man. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
kill their characters here.
What?
Yeah.
What? Oh.
No, they're not as fun. Obviously, they have. Look. Okay. Yeah.
No, I'm not actually part of this combat, so I get to move freely. What?
Exactly. What, you want me to make them take their turn? Well, okay. Well, Butter can actually make that because they have the sword that lets them propel themselves and dash as well. Butter, yeah. You know what? He's with Imric. Why not?
How like high is this hole?
It's about 35 feet up.
Can I choose to allow certain people through Wall of Fire, or do they have to do the deck save no matter what?
They have to do the deck save no matter what, unfortunately.
Also, I have a good feeling he can walk through a wall of fire.
That is a good point.
His head is on fire.
I will say he, very obviously immune to fire.
Don't quote me on this, but I think if his head is made of fire, he might be able to survive it.
Alright. So yeah, I'll just...
Was that your turn to move over there with the dash?
Holy shit, what is going on back here? Why are there so many guards?
They all fell after the wings.
What?
No.
What the hell happened? Where?
Oh,
are we below?
Sorry.
I mean, through the door. What are these people doing here? What are these bandits doing here?
They all fell down from the ceiling. The angel created a hole through the ceiling, and they all fell from the... You know how this is like under the bandit camp?
Oh yeah.
They all fell from up there.
That's crazy. Fireball.
Do you want to fireball them?
You know, fireball the confused people just to get them out of the way.
Oh, poor guys. Yeah, roll damage.
Oh, just roll damage?
Yeah, roll damage. You could hit them all.
They don't have to roll. They're not gonna roll a save. No save.
Well, I need to see if they need to roll the save in the first place.
It's a 17. A deck save of 17.
I can make them roll. He fails. He fails. He passed. He fails. Wow. So they all fall down, and one guy, he falls on his ass, but like facing you, and he just scammers out of the way as he sees you chant the spell. The other guys unfortunately happen to not be facing you, and they all just get blown to bits. They're dead. Even this guy. Let's see here. What half damage? Oh my god. This guy, hold on. This guy's dead. Oh, I have to... They're all dead except the one guy that passed, and he survives with 1 HP. So he's, like, knocked out. He gets flung up into the wall from the aftershock, and just... He's bleeding out. Or,
cool,
I guess
that's handled.
Goddard.
Dang!
Cool, that's handled. Okay.
Okay, this complicates things, that the fact that they're dead. Zen, it's your turn.
Can I scale up to the hole, like to get to the surface? Could
Yes.
I? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll just do that.
Me acrobatics or athletics, whichever one you prefer.
Do I get that monk thing, or?
Oh, are you? Yeah, never mind.
Vertical
Unless you want to roll
surfaces?
acrobatics to do cool shit.
What can I get inspiration to do cool shit?
No, bitch.
I'm gonna kill
I'm
it.
the one that recommended it to you.
Fine. No, I'm not doing it. I'm using my monk thing.
Alright. You just run up.
Yeah, I run up.
Okay.
I'll look for
here.
a room.
Oh yeah. You can go up to the surface if you want. That's gonna be a separate problem.
Oh, is this? There's people up here, isn't there? Right, there is people up here.
Yeah, you will deal with this later in a
Maybe
second.
we should avoid the hole or just go for the well. I don't know if we can get out the well though.
Currently,
The Celestial, as Zin leaves, the Celestial still calls out to them in, well, Celestial. But after Zin fully exits the hole, the Celestial turns towards Cheese.
The funny thing is, Butter knows Celestial, which is kind of crazy. But
Really?
God damn it! Hey,
No, they
hey,
don't.
can butter
Oh,
just
I
like
thought they did.
conveniently be translating for us?
No, they
please?
don't. They don't.
I really thought they did. I for real thought they did. I could have sworn I saw that.
Damn.
Man, if
Probably
only I was like,
thinking Sylvan.
I could have sworn someone
They know.
asked us.
Yeah, they know Sylvan.
Ooh, okay,
Anyway,
my bad.
Victor turns in.
Is there a rope which I can throw down the hole?
There is some rope. Yeah.
Could
Please, can you roll insight for me?
Sure, I'd love to roll insight. Am I good at insight? I'm alright at insight.
Wow.
Nat 20.
Okay, so you look at the celestial slightly they don't look panicked, but they look like they're trying to get your attention. And then you look at their large wings, which biologically could definitely be capable of carrying more than just themselves.
All right.
Okay.
They kind of have like their arms outstretched.
I will move towards them when it is my turn.
I'll
That
get
is
to your
good.
turn later, and I'll roll that whole thing differently, separately from this business.
Could I
We gotta
have
make sure Imric gets out of here alive.
could I have Bread over here leave the room before I leave the room?
Sure. Anyway, he's gonna take a legendary action and move half of his speed towards you, Imric, out of rage.
Hmm.
Which isn't that far, luckily, but it is edging him closer towards you.
No way, dog.
Imric, it's your turn.
I just give myself 15 temp HP because I killed.
Yeah, bread.
I've
Bread
killed a
makes
man.
it. Just say bread makes it out.
I've killed a man today.
Killed several.
Okay, I'm going to here.
Oh,
Uh,
I should remember to do that next short rest.
What is, Axel, can I?
Yeah.
Can I close the door behind me when I dash?
Roll me a strength check.
Okay. Just a check.
Yeah. Or no, athletics, if you wish. Like, you know.
At the 10.
So, the door does shut normally, but as you have your hands on the door is bursted open with a sheer heat wave from this guy as he says, "No, you don't. Don't you run from me."
Oh,
Do I
great!
Come back
Could I
here.
use my Could I use my action to close the door?
Yes, roll me again, but this time with advantage.
17.
Yeah.
You do manage to shut it just barely, and you like put there's like a little latch on the door that latches it closed, and you latch it, which looks like it'll hold, but not for long. At least when he gets close enough to the door.
The seems you're but an ember.
Hot him? He's
Hey.
already pissed off enough at you.
Yes. And if he now
He's gonna use another legendary action to get closer to the door with half his movement.
Is the door gonna blast back open?
You don't. It is rumbling, like it's shaking from resistance.
I feel like I need to get away from this door.
The Celestial
Really?
is gonna suddenly become distracted by the guy who's dead on the side.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah, we've been spoiled because of.
Yeah. So, anyway, they're gonna go over to him even in the middle of combat and start viciously eating them.
Oh shit!
What the fuck? I did not expect that one.
That's hot. No, that's kind of
What the
hot.
fuck? Okay.
Yeah,
That's
they're
hot.
completely what was looking like a human appearance. They quickly bear sharp canines all over their teeth, like that of a shark, and they start to chew. They start to chew through the man's throat, completely beheading him with just their bare mouth.
Hmm.
Before reaching towards their own throat, and they start speaking in common.
Oh, okay, that's like a worse
I'm glad that's on our side.
Amazon kiss thing.
Exits above.
Okay.
They will once again like go over to you guys and spread their wings, waiting for you all to gather. It's his turn.
What?
Cheese and Imric
Yeah.
brace the door.
Cheese and Imric, you're trying to hold the door closed to buy you like just a fraction of a second to get over to the Seraph, and you see this knife like sharp point hit the door. As he just yanks the door open with that chain he tried to hit Imric with, and the door just rips out of its
Oh, hell
socket and just flies across the room behind him.
I don't think we could ask you to put that back.
Hmm.
Anyway, he's going to
no. Oh, he's right there.
I would look over to Cheese. So is this the second hottest thing you've seen today?
Literally or figuratively?
That
The
was
dynamic
the
is crazy.
he's going to fireball you all.
Ah, shit, I'm out of counter spells.
And the wings of the Seraph are actually going to wrap around all of you like a dome and shield from the blast.
Yo!
As their wings unfurl, however, their wings do seem singed and appear to be in the process of healing. AKA, they cannot fly you out this turn.
God damn it, okay.
However, that is the Demon Lord's entire turn. It does look like he can attack you as a legendary action, though.
Oh, wow, that's very good. I could just tell.
Yeah,
Oh man.
so you're 100% safe.
Hey, Axel.
Yeah.
What does he have to roll? What is the save for, fold person?
It's a wisdom saving throw. You can use your spell DC.
Okay, could you have him roll a wisdom save, DC 17?
Yes, I can.
Yeah!
16. So he reaches towards Imric with his hand, and you just quick thinking, you pull out the book of misspells and you say hold person, and your tongue gets twisted and says fold person as he just from the torso, like from the waist, just folds down and like hits his head on his like own knees, and he kind of like falls over.
She throws up her arms. I love this book.
As he kind of scrambles to unfold himself. Zin, we're gonna skip your turn. You're already out, unless you want to try and do something really quick to like help the people below.
I am gonna move closer to the stairs real quick.
Put more rope, I guess. I don't know. Put more rope or tie down the rope if I can.
Yeah, no, he can't. Yeah, all right. A rope drops from the ceiling, if you guys wish to take that.
It's just another option.
Yeah. Imric, it's now your turn.
And he can't opportunity attack because he's folded, right?
It's not paralysis. It's different, but yeah, he can.
Okay.
It's
I
think it's a stun condition.
I would like to stare him directly in the eyes and close the door again.
The door got
The
ripped
door
off.
is gone, bro.
Yeah, the door's gone.
He ripped the door off the hinges. Imric casts Mold Earth.
I'll make a new door right now in 6 seconds.
Let's just get multiple.
Shove. if you push him over while he's folded, is he prone?
Axel, could I like kick him to make him prone?
Roll athletics.
Aw,
I'm not letting that shit slide. No.
13.
Then I'm going to use my bonus action to disengage and then run over to everyone else.
The Seraph heals their wing. They spend their turn healing their wings, so they can't exactly get off the ground. However, they do outstretch their hand, and vines come up from the floor and attempt to wrap around the Demon Lord. But the vines kind of just erupt in flame.
Obviously, fire
Yeah.
beats grass.
Anyway, it's his turn. Wow, would you look at...
She whips her head back around. Ooh.
He's gonna hold his action for something.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
We need to go.
He's prepared. One second. The fold spell works for one turn, so he does break out of he is unfolded himself. Wait, no, did he? No. He still has this turn. Yeah. Oh well, he uses legendary resistance. Just so you guys know, he has it. Yeah, he does hold his action. And he uses his bonus action to cast a spell. In which he casts Flaming Sphere.
Oh,
Yowza.
Over the Imric, because he hates Imric the most. Imric was there when he died. Imric, roll a Dex save.
16.
Yep, you pass. You take 4 damage. Fire damage.
You know, I wouldn't have picked fire to go after a rogue. Not a personally very bright choice. Which, given his position,
it is your turn.
I just want to get out of here. I'm gonna be so real.
The Seraph's wings are fully unfurled and regrown. They have their hand outstretched for you to take it.
I'm wondering
Okay.
how the Demon Lord's constitution is. Because it would be really funny if I were to just make him levitate up to the ceiling and then go back over to the Seraph.
Usually devils have a high constitution.
I'm just gonna take the Seraph's hand. Yeah, let's not risk it. Oof. Yeah, I'm just gonna take her hand.
Should I also go down and take her hand, or?
She'll grab you on the way up.
Okay, I thought it'd be oh, I have to be there. She's like, oh, we're gonna leave, guys, without Zin. What the fuck?
As we fly off without Zin, we come across a man in armor in a clearing. Oh fuck, it's Monty!
No.
Holy shit, it's Peg!
Hey
No, it's not.
guys.
Oh wait,
It's
Peg.
queer,
It's
I
me,
swear!
Oh, great!
Down the
Done
stair.
digging? Are you done digging graves?
Are you done digging
Yep.
grave?
Sorry
I'm
I took so long.
So anyways, Peg, recap. The guy got revived, his head's made of fire. He really, really hates Imric. Because he's the Demon Lord from Anja.
This guy was in first session when you were not here.
The
First session,
Celestial the celestial grew like grass wings, blew a hole in the ceiling, and is now gonna fly away with us.
And there is a spoiler of her name, but we kind of can't like say it because we
Their
don't
name
know
is the
it.
Seraph of Vitality. You can tell from the magic they're casting. This isn't traditional magic. This is
Hey, this
Okay.
kind of reminds me of that one person we had in the party a while back, whose name I don't remember, but they were a herald of vitality, I think.
Axel, if I just stay on the surface, will the Seraph also pick me up?
yeah. If not, you can probably jump on as a reaction if you want to hold your action for that.
I'll hold it then.
Emmerich, it is now your turn.
We're currently fleeing right now
Okay,
because
there
we're
is
not feeling
currently
with
a
this guy.
band playing outside of my window, which has my air conditioner in it. So if you hear music, I'm sorry.
Should I roll
How far
initiative?
away am I from the Seraph?
We're already running though.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're already leaving, kinda.
We're
I
kind of
would-
on the way out the door.
Also, the pure heat emanating from this guy makes it very difficult for you to fly properly.
Okay.
I would like to shoot this guy.
You would like to shoot him.
Yes.
Okay.
This seems like it'll go well.
This is not with the -5 penalty. I'm not taking that here. This is not an actual fight. This is me being a dick to him.
Yep. You shoot him. Roll damage.
Does a 16 hit?
Nope. You miss the second shot. You shoot him pretty square on the shoulder, and he merely looks down at the arrow and pulls it out as the arrow just ignites into flames.
Oh.
A mere toothpick. And he just flicks the ashes of the arrow onto the
Oh,
ground.
he's scary.
He's Hellrider,
Okay.
bro.
You got it, Matchbox. And I'm
Like,
gonna...
his head is just a fireball.
So the Seraph, kind of, her arms, become entwined with, like full wood, as the, and like vines, no, like roots of, trees, like thick vines of like tree roots. And, they kind of, grab you all and start to fly out. Which triggers the Demon Lord's held action, in which he throws a chain at the Seraph that is attempting to leave.
Not
And-
Bro,
again.
it's Kai. Yo.
I was really hitting her with the "Get over here!"
Yo.
On he rolls a 28, which hits. So
Ooh.
he says, "Get over here!"
Oh.
Yo.
The chain is pulled taut against the Seraph's legs, and their wings like kind of scramble to resist the pull of the chain. Now,
That's crazy.
does
Hey,
anyone want to use? Who here has a bladed weapon?
I
A
do.
bladed
do.
weapon?
Blade, you gave us all swords.
Yes. Now,
Yes.
you can take a reaction here to cut off the Seraph's leg.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh, that's dark.
How is she gonna feel about that?
You don't know, but it will release them from the chain before they are. It looks like he's about to pull his arm and fully yank them down to the ground.
So I don't have time to ask her if she's chill with this.
Yeah, you don't have time.
Who's gonna do it?
I'm
I'm
neutral.
I'm willing to be hated. I'll cut the
Okay.
leg.
No, I'll do it.
Roll it to hit to see if you can cleave through the bone fully.
Ooh, shit.
One hit, one. Dang.
The DC isn't crazy high.
Come on.
28.
Ooh.
$28.
I didn't see the roll.
You rolled it on D&D Beyond.
Oh wait, I rolled on
Oh.
D&D Beyond. Oh,
I'll take the 28. If you did he get 28?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you cut clean through the bone of the leg. They kind of yelp in pain as you cut it off, but they're fully released and they take off with all of you.
Cheese gags a little bit.
Back.
As they kind of fly up through the hole, Zin, you have your reaction since you held your action to jump on. As the whole party kind of flies away. As you guys like leave, you see this guy walk over to the hole, looking up at you. And as you get some distance away, probably like 300, 400 feet, you see this pillar of flame erupt from the camp. If everyone in that camp was alive when you left, they probably aren't now.
Oh
And,
my god.
Fire
well as-
tornado.
Yeah, as well as most of the wildlife in the area, this would most definitely cause a wildfire.
Ooh, charbroiled.
Yeah.
Not necessarily a wildfire, more just fire.
Firestorm. Oh my days.
Yeah.
This shit isn't even wild. It's fucking insane.
Bro's angry.
Yeah, so,
We just let a lot of people die.
They were bandits.
There's probably also
I'm
surrounding.
Let is a strong word. What were we gonna do in that situation?
I shrug my shoulders.
Well, we were fighting to stop the ritual before. We didn't pay enough attention.
And we look at. I'm joking. That'd be pretty bad.
Can
Look at
I
Butter
look
with
down
the
at the seraph?
hyperception.
I'm gonna look down at the seraph's leg real quick.
it's
Or I guess her
slowly
lack of
begins-
leg.
Yeah, it slowly begins to grow back. Now I'm just gonna reuse a scene because, yeah. You guys, some distance away, land near a path. Kind of like within the forest. Their landing is a little choppy since they're missing a leg. As they turn back at Imric and kind of like growl at him, kind of. It's not like a growl, it's more like a like angry, like the fuck.
Hey, can I put myself between Imric and the seraph?
Yep, you do so.
Would you
Hey. I put myself between. Hey, you can understand common now, right?
They kind of tilt their head.
So they can speak it but not comprehend it.
I think it when they eat.
From what you can consider, yeah.
Ah, fuck.
I would like point at Vin's chains, point at their leg, point and then make a pulling motion, and then point at the ground, and then shrug.
Charades.
That's crazy. Intelligence check.
It's not.
They don't 100% understand, but they don't seem caught up about it anymore. They look distracted at a squirrel, at which, at monstrous pace, they immediately pounce on and start consuming.
Oh,
This reminds me of someone. I can't remember who.
You're gonna get along so well.
Great. We have two people that are going to eat half the people we meet. Honestly, this is fine.
Can I cast Goodberry and offer them to her?
They see the berries. You kind of like, have in your hand.
Yeah.
They have very sharp teeth. Ooh.
Peg, you're about as big. Peg, you're about as big as her mouth, right?
Yeah.
Oh, this
How
is
big-
like
how big
some.
are how big are these berries in comparison to you? Since usually they're like berry sized. Do they shrink with your size? Like, are they?
I don't think so. I think I'm holding one berry with both of my hands. And the
Good
rest are in
berry.
the grass.
Peg, how do you feel about your hands?
Hands? They
How does
take up
butter
the
fit?
whole body.
Bro,
You
they're
say
eating the
Dex
whole.
save?
It's
You say dex save?
Do
No,
they
they
just
kinda-
go up? Do they
Bite
just
Bite of
go?
87.
Like similarly to like like a dog almost. They would kind of like inspect the berry in your hand and kind of like sniff it before like spitting out their like taking out their tongue and going. Ugh. And they kind of just keep exploring the surroundings, kind of.
Yeah, but did not like your good berry.
Grass,
They're carnivorous.
touching
Okay,
the
wait.
touching the
So
bark.
since she just ate a do I have? Let me check. Do I? Yeah, I do. Since she just ate a squirrel, right?
Mm-hmm.
Would speak with animals work on her now? Because I have speak with animals at will.
Yeah, okay. So I'll let that slide. To it because they did eat the entirety of the squirrel. She ate the entire neck of the guy that they consumed.
The entire head. Bro, the head's off.
No, she
they
just ate his throat.
decapitated- Yeah, they ate so much of the throat that it decapitated them, but they didn't have enough time to eat that skull and all. The whole squirrel is in their mouth though, like the tail is literally like outside of their mouth and the rest of the body is in their mouth.
Cheese makes a squirrel noise that basically her.
Peg, how many more of those good berries do you have?
10.
Could I have some of those?
Yeah, you can have all 10 and then restore 10 hit points.
They do speak back to you in squirrel language, quote unquote. But it's not exactly what you're used to when speaking with animals. It sounds like it's in a different dialect and the words are cut up like it's someone that isn't fluent in the language.
Not
So
fluent in squirrel.
You can
damn.
make out what they're trying to say, but the details are lost.
All right.
Can I look for another animal to feed her?
So what is it that they're trying to say?
Dragon
Dragon.
nearby.
Ooh, did we talk about that?
They kind of sniff the air a bit. Brass.
Dragon
What was
nearby.
the color of the dragon which I talked to?
What? It was
What
brass.
the color- I might know that guy.
They look like they're interested in a particular direction.
What direction would that be?
You're not really sure where you are in the first place, but it looks like it's down the path.
Can you tell
Which
them
path?
we're hunting big metal worm? Seeing how they can sense a lot of things, they might know where that could be.
Oh wow, would you look at that? A conveniently placed horses and carriage that looks
That was
completely
not
abandoned.
there, bro.
Wow, you guys might be able to like travel around a little bit with that conveniently placed abandoned carriage with two horse-drawn horses.
Oh
Damn.
no, abandoned horses.
Wow, this is so convenient. I'm very lucky, guys.
Yeah,
Abandoned horses.
Egg, you notice a pink tail kind of slither like out of the carriage and just disappear.
What?
Oh, it's that thing.
I'm not catching on. I'm stupid.
You probably weren't here when. Can I won't tell them.
Yeah, no, you can go ahead.
Cheese-
And say, I don't care.
It's an
Cheese
axolotl.
glances. Oh, the axolotl?
It's the axolotl wizard. What do you think it is? Am I correct?
I'll make no comments.
Because there's
A
no.
pink tail slithered out of sight.
I
Yeah.
look at the
I'm not a
horses
suspicious
and then
person.
I look at the horses and then I look back at the celestial. Guys, we might want to try and keep the celestial from eating the horses.
Yeah, they seem to be staring at the horses and drooling.
Now,
Let me see if I
I-
have anything in
I
my
make
pack.
I make an X with my hand and say no to them in squirrel.
Do I have
Can
any
I
food in my
drive?
pack?
No.
I probably
no,
do
you
have.
may not drive.
Please,
No,
please.
no.
Let me check my rations. Do I
I'm
have any
taking
What would
charades.
Brett,
like
what would Brett
any-
say if you asked that question?
He'd say yes.
No, I actually know how to drive a cart.
But the
Butter-
horses love me.
I don't think it's a good idea if you drive.
I
Butters.
actually know how to drive a vehicle. That is one of my characters.
These are vehicles. This is a horse.
You don't talk to Butter like that.
Yeah, Brad.
You don't talk
Yeah,
about it like that. She
yeah.
says in Axel's voice.
Yeah, but seriously, they should try.
Dang it.
You can't.
gonna
If
sit
the,
on the
horse,
horse.
if the horse tilted its head down, it would pull you along with it with the reins.
Yes, but horse.
Butter goes flying.
I'm gonna ride on the horse.
Yeah, you can
Once.
do so.
I'll give food to our new friend, our angel friend, to distract them. Play patty cake or something. I don't know.
Yeah. So yeah, where are you guys going? Are you guys going down the path or in the direction
Yeah.
where?
Yeah.
Down the path.
Go
Okay.
down the path.
Yeah, you guys go down the path for a bit. What's all your passive perception? Why the fuck am I asking? Butter. You guys go for a bit and second.
Cheese hops in the back of the cart, by the way.
Mhm.
Sorry, I'm just getting a is not working, so I'm just going to put an empty token thing.
I don't. I didn't cook dinner, so you just eat whatever.
Yeah, I got it.
Flickering light. So yeah, anyway, Peg, you noticed that there seems to be a fire in the distance, a little bit into the forest that you are passing by.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
Not
the
not a big
bonfire.
fire, as in like campfire.
Oh,
We're
okay.
heading in the
He didn't
direction-
catch up. Yeah, he didn't catch up to you that fast.
We're heading in the direction of the dragon, correct?
Yes, you are.
That fast, he says.
Check
What do you
out-
guys do? Do you guys go towards that, or do you continue down the path?
It could be worth investigating.
If it's the campfire, that might be the guy I know. That'd be nice to see him again.
Okay, let's go to the campfire.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys stop the horse-drawn carriage. You kind of bring it to like the tree, and it's down like south from you guys. Emmerich, you do not recognize this man's face. However, you do recognize his outfit, and as well as his backpack full of a bunch of different scrolls and books and shit.
Shit, it's Gribble Snap.
That'd
I
be
don't think
crazy.
so.
End of the campaign right there.
And I'm gonna just check. I'm gonna just do a double check on something. Okay, yeah, we good.
Great.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Oh
I don't know if you guys remember some of my characters' unorthodox things that happened during the Silver Seas. If you did, then you will understand why I had to double check that while Eric is crazy.
I mind.
Can we sneakily get closer?
Yep, you can. Roll stealth.
Got it.
Where am I? Oh wait, there I am.
22.
Huzzah.
Wait, we already see the guy.
23.
Yeah, you see the guy.
Okay, I'm just gonna go up to this guy because I
Okay,
know
you
him.
do that. I'm gonna be unseen. Gonna hide behind these branches.
I'm like
Oh,
the shadow.
Hello, friend.
How have you been?
I see my disguise didn't really fool you. Yeah, it makes sense. I should probably, change my outfit more often.
I also got warned of a dragon nearby that just so happens to be the same as yours.
Really? I was aware I was hiding my presence.
Yeah.
Whoever saw me must have been quite an expert tracker.
Yes, things happen. So what are you doing up over here?
Not much. I'm just out surveying the wildlife.
Listen,
There's been
man,
quite a bit of interesting activity around here.
I'm
A
gonna be
large
honest with you.
increase in wildfires recently.
You gotta leave. I'm gonna be real with you. This is from a friend. You gotta go. You gotta get away.
Do you mind me asking why?
Sure, I can list a few reasons. Some cultists resurrected a guy who really hates me, and he's probably gonna be burning this place down looking for me. And bonus thing, there's a very big angry machine. There's a very big angry machine which can kill you and your dragon when you're a full dragon. It would not be a close fight. I need you to.
Whoa! Slow down. A cultist. He takes out a notebook and a pencil. What did they look like?
They looked like beef jerky on fire.
Beef jerky. Interesting. Like in human shape, right? Not just little pieces. Okay.
They are very dead right now.
Cultists. And how exactly did these cultists? What did they seem to be worshipping? What were they doing?
Fire.
Fire. Interesting. There are ancient texts of a cult that was lost in Kushara, thought to be shut down by the churches. Interesting. It sounds like the church of, or not the church, sorry. They're more cultists. They would be wrong to call them a church. However, I'm sure they regard themselves as a church. Cultists of the wildfire.
I'm all ears.
And what did they seem to be up to?
Well, resurrecting a guy that I killed.
A guy you killed. Interesting. Do you know for what reason?
Probably to kill
He's
me.
like writing a lot of shit down on the notepad, by the way. Like the pencil is scorching almost from the speed of how fast he's writing.
These guys are
They wanted
dirty.
to kill. They wanted to kill me.
They wanted to kill. Why would they want to kill you?
Well, they wanted to kill me at least. I don't know.
Was it just you there, or were there other people?
I
I shall reveal myself.
Cheese
Okay.
falls out of a tree.
Did they want to? Did they want to kill? Did they want to kill you? They point at Zim. Or did they want to kill him? And they point at Butter. Or maybe her, and they point at Chief. Did they want to kill all of you, or specifically just you, my friend?
The cultist or the person they resurrected?
I shrug, because I didn't get hit by anything.
We didn't really know the cultist. We didn't really find out the cultist goals before they got turned to ash.
We're very good at our job.
Perhaps I should investigate myself then.
No. But listen again. Things here will kill you, and I know you're a dragon. When I tell you you will die, I mean.
Oh, worry not. I won't attack them. That would be harming the possible history that can take place. I'd merely hide in plain sight.
You die.
Would he have been able to see the giant pillar of flame that just erupted from the forest?
No,
a minute
by this
ago?
point, there is smoke in the distance, but it's like so far away that it's like blended into the clouds. It's like a gray haze.
Oh, shoot.
Well, we fucked up big time.
Yes. Very interesting. So the cult of the wildfire has resurfaced. This is remarkable. Thank you so much, friend, for telling me all this. It's just what I was looking for.
Yes, now there's also a bigger concern, which I really don't want
Now,
you
how
in.
exactly did they conduct the ritual that was taken place to revive the person? Who was the person?
Circles, blood circles with a.
I'll paint the circle.
Resurrection magic is quite costly. I doubt.
Can
I
pull
thought
out,
resurrection didn't exist in this world, Axel.
Can I use
Yes.
my painter
Traditionally,
supplies
it
to like paint it?
Roll history to see how well you remember it. Do you have keen mind? No, you don't. Why would
Dang
you
it.
have it? You're
God damn it! Of all the times to not have Chauncey here.
You can draw like a basic, like a couple circles and shapes, but you do not remember the actual things. You don't remember the sigils themselves, just the shapes that made them up.
So, dang
The
it.
amount of sacrifices you would need to resurrect even one person using that type of magic would be preposterous. I heavily doubt people would notice that. It would take far too many people. How has this not been noticed yet? He kind of thinks to himself a bit, and then he scrambles through his bag, taking out a couple random magic scrolls. You can see quite a few spells. None of them specifically like resurrection spells per se, but most of them come from the weave of divinity, like the divine weave. I've never heard of this before. Interesting. And suddenly, he drops his note as, without any of you guys noticing, the seraph has crept right behind the,
God damn it!
No.
God damn
No.
it, Butter. I meant.
Down!
What?
Down!
What?
No.
What?
This is friend. This is friend.
Wait.
Get off
Wait,
him!
Axel.
Off!
by the way, his name's Alan, or disguised as a certain.
Hi, Alan.
Yeah. Anyway, but the dragon, it's weird saying the dragon because he's in the disguise of a human. That's why I'm like, I want to say his name. He backs up nervously. What? No way.
Nope. Don't
Impossible.
attack now.
All the seraphs should be dead.
Yeah, they used her blood for the ritual.
They used a seraph's blood? Oh,
I
no.
think.
No.
I give a look.
He starts to back up.
Uh-oh. What's the issue here?
1 second. Let me, and from his form erupts glistening brass and metal as he turns into his actual dragon form. Just give me 1 second.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Nazi bro. Hey, Nazi bros.
Probably not good, right?
What? He's not gonna attack us.
No, but he's gonna try and kill her, I bet.
He doesn't look like he sees you guys as a threat, but he looks genuinely frightened about the creature in front of him.
Alan? No.
Might have to jump,
Remember-
bro.
Remember when I did say that you should probably leave the area? There's a few things here that are bad here.
Hold on. She sort of turns to this Alan guy. Why is this such a big deal that the Seraph is alive?
All the seraphs were said to be slain during the Godfall era. In other words,
Okay, but why
she
does
should very much be dead.
Okay, but why does she need to be? What is the impact of her being alive?
Seraphs were known as creature-killing machines. The elite creations of each of the gods that were previously slain. This creature that stands before you is more than capable of slaying everything that can move on this continent. That is no creature, that is a monster.
Now I'm just confused. How did they manage to capture her?
That I have no clue. Every moment that she stands before us, and what have they done so far? Anything? Any traits that you can say
They-
about what
They
Grew
ate someone's
giant
sword.
plant wings. Grew giant plant wings. Ate
Did
someone's
they save
throat, and then
us?
suddenly,
Yeah,
learned
they
how to
saved
speak
us.
common.
And they saved our lives, even though they
Yeah.
didn't have to.
And they
Have
did
to-
They
save
did
us.
save us.
Multiple times, technically.
then it must be vitality. Shit. That is the worst possible one.
Why is it
Thank-
the worst possible one?
Because we are in the presence of the great being of vitality, you fool! If
The great being?
yes,
Like here, currently?
all we stand on is her land. If she's to become aware that one of the seraphs are alive, they can assimilate it.
And
That will disrupt the balance of all the great beings in the world by tenfold. That,
Damn it.
Or this very seraph can assimilate the great being.
Ooh.
The fact that it stands before you friendly is nothing more than a guise, I guarantee you.
Well, here's my question. If this is an elite killing machine of the old gods, what makes you think we can kill it?
They have one weakness, or were known to have one weakness, devised by that of the god of perfection himself.
And
Adamant.
that is... Ooh.
Oh, was that in that? Oh, okay, so that spike was made out of.
A metal known to be perfection itself. That was how the seraphs were all slain by Yaros.
Yarvs?
Yaros, the god of perfection. The one who remains as
Oh.
the primary god of, well, religion, I suppose. The three churches all follow Yaros as the primary deity.
I got
Yeah,
low.
yeah.
I got the religion thing.
Wait. So she's been locked up getting tortured for who knows how long. We just helped her break out and now we need to kill her?
No, we're not.
Well, I can't tell you what to do, but if there's one thing for sure, this country is not in a good state.
How do we
said
find
there was
adamant?
worms?
How do we find adamantine?
Adamantine is quite a rare metal.
Hold on. Jeez, you
Did
want to...
we pick up the spike?
No. You guys cut off the leg and left the chain and spike there.
Oh,
with the
okay.
foot.
Fuck! I should have took the chain. Okay, never mind. Not for to kill her.
I wouldn't have let you because it would be almost feasibly impossible for you to actually
Fuck!
take it out. It would have taken literally maybe 37 or 40 to break adamantine with your bare hands.
So that was adamantine.
That was
adamant.
adamantine.
Okay.
And now you guys know the identifier, a grayish metal with a red hue sheen.
Yeah, I thought platinum for a second, but then it's adamantine. Okay.
I mean, similar, I suppose, and not rarity, but look, whatever was summoned from that thing's blood is probably a threat that you and I couldn't fathom. I thought it would be just some random cultist activity, some revival of, I don't know, an ancient cultist leader. That's fine. But
Again,
anything used with the power of a seraph is not to be kept around.
Again, I told you should probably leave the area. That's what I
So
told you.
then,
Yes, I was going to not listen to you until I knew that a seraph was involved.
Well, there's also a
so
giant machine that is currently wandering the countryside, ripping it asunder, which would also kill you. There is two things that can kill you here. You should probably
Wait.
not be there.
Hold on. So, if it was revived with a Seraph's blood, would it also only have the weakness of a Seraph, being adamantine?
That is an observant observation.
Hmm.
And I have
Fuck.
a feeling we may need to go find some
However,
adamantine.
if it was made using the Seraph's blood, then I have no doubt of the qualities of regeneration, assuming that this truly is the Seraph of Vitality.
Ah, shit.
Which means normal means will not be enough to defeat that foe. However, I'd have to take a look of the creature that was summoned from the Seraph's blood to make a full...
Its head was made of fire, like holy,
And it was made by the Cult of Fire.
and its head was completely comprised of fire.
Well, to
Sit
be fair,
down.
he did get beheaded, so it's not like it happened.
Are you all hungry? He kind of
Absolutely.
by the way, as he walks over closer to the fire, he's careful to not step within 15 feet of the Seraph. He walks completely around before going into his back. Please sit down. I need to teach you about something long lost about
Sure.
this country.
Cheese plops down next to the fire.
How do you guys are any of you guys vegetarians?
I just
Me.
blink at them.
I don't know what that word means.
And then I tilt my
I
head.
am.
Wow, a few dunces, huh? Apologies.
I
that
am.
That was rude.
I'm vegetarian.
You're vegetarian?
You're vegetarian.
Yeah,
I mean,
cheese is
you're
a vegetarian. Yeah, cheese is a vegetarian.
Vegetarian?
Guys, I'm vegetarian.
Cheese is a vegetarian. And then the
Okay.
entire party turns to look at her. I thought you were a lesbian. I thought
It's
you
like,
were
I'm-
American. I thought-
It's
Come
like,
sit
I'm
by
so-
the fire.
You're a lesbian. Wow, I didn't. I thought you were. I thought you were from Great Angel.
Lesbon?
I thought you were Angian.
I thought you were Asian.
I'm a lot of things.
Sorry, I was just turning on my light.
What does vegetarian mean?
It means you don't eat meat.
It means you're sad.
Why would you not eat meat? It's a food source that could be available to you.
The creature's
I-
being.
Never
I'll,
ate much.
I'll
Never ate
grill-
much of it when I was little, and I don't have a taste for it.
I apologize. I am not great with cooking. I'm a dragon. I eat a lot of meat. I have some medicinal herbs. I don't know if that's great for
She's
eating.
one of my good berries.
At least
gonna
it'll
go
be
f-
very healthy.
I'm gonna go find some clovers to eat.
Here,
Bro.
good
What?
berry, very nutritious. You can have two.
Cheese takes the good berries.
He puts some like some pig roast over the fire. And as he opens a book with his other hand, as he like it's the spit roast, he's like turning the pig over the fire. As he with his other hand, he takes out a book, flips through some of the pages. So, have any of you had a encounter with the being known as the Great Being?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Right. That's
I talked. Well, actually,
Great.
also what I
We
uncaught.
used to know a herald of theirs, but
Ah, that's not good.
oh boy.
The herald no
Used to
longer-
know,
Yes,
as in dead.
Dread stopped by.
Dread.
Yeah,
Here, that's impossible. How did they leave the Deathlands?
their herald.
Oh,
We've also
Well-
met Dread.
oh,
Like, we-
you guys have gotten
You-
around.
Oh, that he's
There's
not.
there's been rumors of all of you, you know.
How many great beings have we met again?
That's actually a good
Three,
question.
four. Four.
Four?
Yeah, four.
Strength,
And-
vitality, balance, and dread.
Oh no, five. Five then.
Who's the fifth?
Well, I have.
He's met 5.
Well, no, we have strength, we have vitality, we have dread, we have balance, and we have intelligence.
Did
Oh,
we
right,
all
that
meet
makes
Dread,
sense,
or was
okay.
that just Thomas?
I think that was just you, Thomas. Just the
Oh,
surrounding. Well, unless I
Oh,
don't think Cheese was in the Deathlands.
I thought Cheese was in the party by that point.
I don't think I joined during the death. I might have. I don't remember.
You joined right before the Deathlands, but I think I split the party up for a second, and then you guys met outside of the Deathlands. Because I
that
have
was also 2 years ago.
Yeah, so
I've slept since then, man.
Yeah. It matters not. You guys have been quite around and about. Very impressive. I wish I could meet that many great beings. To be honest, I'm a little jealous, I do have to say. Nonetheless, the great beings are results of a power vacuum. You see, following the Godfall era, which was
all of the gods died and then they got resurrected as each of the great beings' essence.
Yes, as the rules of physics dictate, if magic were to exist, energy cannot be created nor destroyed. So when the gods fell and died, their power and essence remained amongst the world, and were taken up by various creatures, which result in the great beings that we know today. Now, the great being of vitality is an interesting case. There was a ritual long ago to create a great tree, obviously, as you can see. By the way, the tree is big enough to where he can point, and you can actually see the tree in the distance from where you are. You guys are almost like you guys are more than 100 miles away from the tree, distance-wise. Now, this ritual took in all the souls of nearby creatures and beings and absorbed it to create that big tree. Initially, the tree wasn't supposed to reach that high or large. However, amongst the souls and essences that were taken was the goddess of vitalities. And that is what grew the tree to that size and power, along with granting it the level of sentience it has.
May I take a guess at where this story is going, then?
Yes, you may.
If this tree were to assimilate with the Seraph of Vitality, the whole thing would go over again and it would absorb all nearby souls.
You are precisely correct.
Ugh.
Now, during the time that these shamans were creating the ritual, there was a cult that was against it, named the Cult of Wildfire, which vowed to burn down the tree and release the souls that were captured within. Now, these are two sides of the same coin.
There's a second problem I see.
Yes.
If they were to absorb the Seraphim, that has enough power on its own where the tree could possibly use it as a vessel to move.
Yes.
And
being arguably the being with the most power, in terms of great beings, I would fear that it would completely put all of the power amongst great beings into disarray. It's only the great being of vitality's only weakness being that it is not able to move from its current spot. But granted a vessel, he'd turn to the Seraph of Vitality, which appears to be drooling at the cooking pig that is, sitting over the fire. Then that could be quite catastrophic. Now, on the other hand, the tree also acts as a great sustainer of the ecosystem. If it were to be burned down, along with the catastrophic release of souls, I fear undead may rise, which is quite ironic considering it is at odds with the great being of dread. So this is quite a problem. I do not know which side is in the right here. On one hand, the great being of vitality is not necessarily evil, but it would most definitely bring catastrophe. Honestly, if I were to say, it would be better to keep things the way they are now. I don't know how you would keep whatever was summoned from that ritual and that thing across the campfire from me from getting what they want.
So basically, we've got two really bad scenarios. One of these wants to burn the tree, and the other wants to assimilate with it.
Technically, we don't know what the Seraphim wants. We know what the Great Being of Vitality wants.
As you said that the Seraph would walk into the campfire. This is a big ass campfire, borderline bonfire. They just walk into the fire, seemingly unharmed by the flames. It would start eating like it's still cooking. They would just start biting into the pig. Shoot! Get out of!
Dang it!
Please, shoot! Back!
It's your turn.
Bad. He'd like out from his finger. What do brass dragons breathe? Fire or lightning? I think it's lightning, right?
Oh, it's
Yeah?
poison.
Wait.
Oh.
Wait, no, it is fire, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
Fire.
Yeah.
Oh.
He shoots a little bit of fire from his fingertip, but it literally just bounces off the Seraph.
Dang.
Can you get her away from that, please? We need to eat. Something.
I'll try to pull her off. Then.
Out of fire.
Roll athletics.
Okay. Someone want to help me? This is a team effort.
Okay. I'll give
Hey.
some help.
Okay. 28.
They don't budge.
Fuck.
Oh my god.
I would look over towards the
Hey,
bread.
he takes out this like decently large piece of jerky from his bag. Hey, creepy monster of oblivion! Hello, over here. And their attention is suddenly drawn from the pig over to the jerky. Go, get it! And he thunder cunts this thing maybe 200 feet away, using dragon-like strength. And the Seraph just runs after it.
I would
Oh.
like.
Hey.
Shit, perhaps we should probably keep an eye on it. 1 second. And he, as they run towards the jerky, he casts fairy fire on it. There, we'll keep track of her in a second. Anyway, back to what we were talking about.
Well, Butter, can you just watch? Butter.
Egg?
Butter seems entranced by the cooking roast.
Damn,
Egg's dead. Oh, they have to
Egg's
go
dead.
eat.
Damn.
Now, you said you were chasing a machine, correct?
Yes, a big worm, essentially.
I've heard of it.
Hmm. Do you?
You see, I have a proposal. However risky it may be. It's up to you. I'm taking no place in this. As soon as I'm done here, I'm going to finish going to the library I was intended to arrive at and leave the country. However, it would be a shame to see civilization such as, or a civilization that respects nature such as this crumble so soon. So, from my earlier attempt, it seems that the Seraph is immune to fire.
Or give a nod.
And
Wait, but,
seeing as how the Seraph...
wait, but hold on. Didn't its wings get burned when we were escaping?
Did they?
It
It was the guy.
it took damage from fire.
Weird.
So,
So they
it was
weren't-
specifically.
They
It was
weren't immune to
specifically
fire.
from the person's own blood.
They weren't immune to fire before, but after being struck, they adapted.
No
It-
way.
Maharaga!
Maharaga.
It could be that the wings are a weak point.
Did they aim for the wings?
Perhaps
No, they
it
didn't.
has. Perhaps
I do
its
not-
Normal form. Perhaps its normal form protects
Wait.
it from fire.
Wait, the thing that struck it with fire was the thing that is designed to burn the great tree.
Mhm.
So, that might have some reason why its fire worked and yours didn't.
It was designed to burn the great tree.
We're fucked.
No matter what, it seems you guys don't have much time.
So where can we find adamantine on such short notice?
We have other tasks that we need to do already.
Well, Imric, the end of the world as we know it is kind of not the best thing. Because either the tree gets set on fire, or the seraphim bonds with it, and we're fucked either way. So
honestly, I don't think that one guy is going to be able to burn the strongest great being. It might just he tries and dies.
do you want to risk it? Because if he can burn it,
Perhaps you can have them both be busy with each other. You could pit the seraph against the summoned creature.
she
Or
did
the
seem
man.
pretty vehement at running away from him, so
I think we were all running, so that kind of did influence her decision, probably.
I'm surprised they didn't straight up eat you both, or all of you. All 4 of you, all 5 of
I
you.
guess because we freed her.
I shrug.
Nonsense. That thing having empathy or any kind of human emotion is unfathomable. You were not alive during the time of the Great Fall, the Godfall era.
May I make
Each of those things were capable of fighting great works.
Yes,
My ancestors.
I would like to mention that it has been a very long time since then.
And how was it when it was trapped, whatever they did? How exactly did that cult trap a seraph?
Yeah. I went to the chain?
They put an ankle bar around it, essentially.
But shrug how they did actually get to it. That's them like locking her down.
Let me see something. You need time. That's what you need. If you are to, change anything here. I do have a red dragon friend I can call upon if you wish to have them buy time, if we're talking about a fire-based foe. I don't know how much time they can buy. Nor if she would be willing to help humanoids either. But I really don't want to see this country fall yet. This is a very complicated situation. I would like to sleep on it, if you all don't mind. I was going to make camp here for tonight. Feel free to stay if you wish.
Long rest.
But, I would prefer if I were to stay awake to keep track of that thing, make sure they don't run off.
I'll do
Who's
it.
on watch?
I can
I don't-
watch.
Emmerich, you need to sleep or I'm going to start stacking exhaustion like no tomorrow.
I got it,
You're just
guys.
saying-
Emmerich is the most he hasn't been taking long rests.
No, I have not.
Bro,
What?
yeah, you need sleep, bro. You're tired.
Yeah.
Let's eat dinner now.
I was keeping that proficiency
Okay.
in Arcana for as
How
long as
long are we gonna
possible.
go? How much longer are we gonna go for?
Just roleplay, I guess. You guys sit at the fire. The pig is done cooking. We're basically done if you want to leave. Continue the session later.
This is a short rest and a long
Long
rest.
rest. It's a long rest.
Alright.
I have to go eat, but I'll probably hop in the I'll hop in
Now-
the mute. I'll hop in the roleplay channel.
Yeah. I also have to eat too.
All right. Now I need to think about things you can like in case. So you guys come up with ideas of what you want to do next, because this is somewhat of a time frame based thing. You have like an in-game week to figure out what to do. No, you probably have like 2 in-game weeks before something happens in this country. So you are on a,
Something.
yeah.
Mm. Okay.
It is not involved with the mechanical creation, but I will say, I will come up with ideas if you need guidance. Like I will have this brass guy to give you ideas.
Something is about to happen.
We could eat. We should. I don't know if the mechanical beast is like our.
I have a question.
Yes.
How many friends do you know that do range damage?
How many
Range.
friends do you have that shoot from afar?
I know quite a few dragons in almost every continent.
I would hold it up a time stop grenade.
What is that?
This casts time stop wherever it lands.
Really?
So,
Wait,
If-
wait, wait, no, don't put it away yet. Wait, this is miraculous. Where did you find it?
so
Alright,
remember
I'm
how
gonna just keep
remember
going.
how I told you I was
Alright,
looking for
I gotta go.
Raiden?
I'll be
Yeah,
back.
Remember? Yeah, we found
Okay.
Raiden.
So you found it within Drayden's lair.
Oh yes. Learned a few other things, most of which I'm not sure I should necessarily disclose.
See.
What's your opinion on God?
I care not for them, I suppose. I don't care much for any civilians. The civilians' thoughts or beliefs. Can't say I follow a god myself.
Alright. Well, do you have any idea what the what the god of vitality and the god of balance's relationship was like? Any old books discussing them?
Much of the relationships between gods before the war, that is, are difficult to come by. You see, especially the goddess of balance. Well, for much of the war, they were on Yaros' side. So, seeing as how they were on opposite sides, the goddess of vitality and the goddess of balance, I doubt they had a positive relationship.
Well, that will complicate things. Is there anything more you know about Seraphim that could be useful to know?
Well, not about each independent one, but seraphs were all of a god's hard work made for the purpose of destruction. Every god had their own group of seraphs. I wouldn't call them teams, as like this one, some were far too animalistic to be capable of complex thought. But in terms of creatures, they were destructive.
Is the Seraphim still very far away?
No, they're well, yeah, but they're starting to come back with a piece of jerky in their mouth. They do not seem. They do not even be. They seem like they're not even able to grasp the conversation. Just similarly to how like a dog or cat would act while you're in a conversation. They just don't. Like, you know, sometimes they'll look at you at your words, but they don't really know what's being spoken about. They look far more interesting in the far more interested in the surroundings.
I don't want to hurt it.
I'm afraid that might not be a choice.
There is always a choice.
Well,
There's just consequences to choices.
are you prepared for the consequences of a choice such as the one I think you might consider.
I'm not going to.
I'll have you know those vile beings slayed my kin. I don't have records of other seraphs, such as the one of Vitality, but I do have some records of ones from other gods that my previous brass dragon ancestors had fought.
Listen, it's hard for me to be one of the. That is potentially the last celestial, which I can look at in a positive light.
Do you not see how it is scampering around eating anything in sight? It's animalistic.
And
You
yet,
truly think you can take that thing into a town? Even now, I bet it's looking at us hungrily.
it has not been hostile to us once, and I cut off its leg.
Well, seeing as how old it is, I don't know. There's far too much I don't know about this creature to feel safe in its presence.
Okay.
If it weren't immune to fire, I might have tried torching it while you guys all slept.
Okay. You know about the list of current celestials when I actually say this might be the nicest celestial alive?
Yes, but who says celestials are really nice to begin with? That's like if you said, this is the nicest fiend I've ever met. Not quite so genuine a statement.
To be fair, that not all fiends are evil.
And that's true, but it's always hard to trust one.
Yes, they are not. It's not the embodiment of good. It's the embodiment of lawfulness, or whatever you want to call a celestial versus the chaoticness of most. Well, not devils, but devils are very lawful. But you know what I mean.
Well,
It's
this creature.
you have a different perspective because of age. You are actually up there on the totem pole. You don't need to look to the sky because you are amongst history. You are not someone who will be lived and die within the next few decades.
Look, the only reason I'm still here is because it is acting very different from what I've heard of Seraphs. Take note, this is not normal. This is an exception, and
Yes.
exceptions are dangerous. I say history repeats itself, and I am certain one day it will. That is why I do not trust this thing. If a Seraph was born to kill, it will kill. Just not when you may expect it.
You said that you have very little records on the Seraphim, and you believe history will repeat itself, but you know only parts of history when it comes to this. You know very little. Is it possible there could have been one that was good?
Fine. I'll take your word.
And even still, it's a Seraphim, and a Seraphim may have taken a place part of history in the past. That does not mean when history repeats, it would be a Seraphim again. Just as it is not guaranteed a Seraphim will repeat the history of its kind.
Very well. I'm going to need a lot of time to feel used to that being here. Do take note that whatever does happen, I told you so.
I know.
And if not, I will gladly eat my words.
I wish I could talk to it. Because I have so many questions. So much that I wish to know. But of course we get the Seraphim that has the IQ of a dog. No offense, sorry.
You should have
But-
seen what the intelligence seraphs were capable of. They were amongst the feared ones.
I'm sure it was worth. I'm sure that it was. Do you have I have looked at Celestials a lot, and I have only seen horrors. Actually, the horrors or someone who got abused and murdered. That is what my progress with Celestials has been in every single thing I have found, everything I have talked to. Somehow they are considered equivalent to cosmic horrors in the amount of destruction they wrought. So seeing something that doesn't want to kill me and doesn't show aggression is some spark of hope.
I will have to correct you. The gods we have in this world are nothing like cosmic horrors. But that's the discussion for another day. I've worn the pages of my books a little too much. So, apart from this whole ordeal, I doubt you came to Kushara looking for cultists. What brings you to Kushara?
You don't. Can you keep this quiet for a friend?
I can keep it quiet, but no guarantee it might not be written down. I do have to scribe all parts of history after all.
Then keep
No
what's
perspective can be left unturned.
then keep what's written down in the most locked book you have.
You have my word.
The envoys are overtaking the Fey realm as we speak.
Interesting.
The machines we're killing is meant to build a weapon to kill the envoys.
I see. And you came to Kushara to look for parts of this weapon?
We're here to kill the worm and rip out its machinery.
Ah. So I take it this is originally a Drayden's invention.
Yes.
Very fascinating. In that case, I did give Spider a little bit of information regarding a last appearance of the one down in Jira when I was down there. Unfortunately, I can't say it's remained in the same place. Here. Now, I know this might be a little shit. He sprouts some wings, and just because he does not want to get close to the Seraph, he literally sprouts wings and flies over the campfire. Wait, he can just walk through. He has immunity to fire. Well, that still says a lot about how much he is uncomfortable standing near the Seraph. He gives you a note in his hand. This is a note from me to a black dragon in the area of Jira. Now, yes, I know black dragons aren't quite fond of, well, anything, but he does see all that goes on in Jira.
I am more than willing to work with shady figures to get a
Now,
job done.
do be careful. He is quite a startleable one. He has been sick for quite some time, some disease that has overtaken him. Well, shit. Wait. He before he hands you the note, he kind of lifts his hand away, not like giving you the note. Oh no, I promised to bring him medicine and it seems I forgot. Okay, he will not... Okay. What can I do here?
Is this the
Roundabout
DM
situation.
thinking right now, or you, or him thinking?
It's both.
Did you not realize?
No, I'm constructing like a thing in my mind right now.
Okay.
Okay. I did not bring him the medicine he needs. But I guarantee if anyone knows a supplier of this specific medicine and what he
I'm back.
needs, it's Spider. Now, obviously, if you've encountered the Thrycreen, you know that they will not offer anything without a price. So, I'm counting on you to not sell this, all right? I was owed him this already, so I am not sad about giving it to you. He gives you an old tome. Give this to the spider in exchange for the information regarding the medicine you need. Do not open it under any circumstances. See that lock? The book is in fact locked tight with a metal, obviously a metal lock. I don't know what to say. It's metal. Do not under any circumstances open the tome. Understand? Do you understand me?
Can I ask why?
It depends. How lawful are you?
Depends on what country I'm in.
Great. Well, you're not gonna be in Diatria. It might have some illegal spells in there.
Illegal.
Yes, I will not go into any further detail.
Unfortunately, none of us are wizards, so dang it, I should have been a wizard. Grr.
Yeah, none of you are wizards. But Spider will gladly tell you the information in exchange for this book. I did set up a meeting with him a long time ago. Never showed. He's probably angry at me, but it matters not. I'm quite elusive. That's why I have changed my appearance, as you can see, from when we last talked.
Mm-hmm. I would like to ask that you don't sell any information about me to Spider.
I have no need to. I have plenty of things the spider would love for information. Much more, no offense, valuable than information of your whereabouts.
Yes, yes.
Unless someone was willing to pay a very pretty penny for your information. I'm joking. I'm jesting.
I would like to point out that I would
I have grown to be quite fond of you, and it seems you are impacting history quite more than I thought you would be. It'd be a shame to let you crumble to the dust of time itself.
Why, thank you.
Nevertheless, he should give you information on where the medicine is. Approach the Black Dragon with medicine and this note. He gives this note to you. And he might not melt you down into acid.
I don't like that part of the plan.
Well, if you find other types of information, feel free. I will remind you, Spider does not pay cheaply for information regarding any of Drayden's inventions. Kieran's been wanting to get their hands on it for quite some time, so he's upped his prices a lot. You'd literally have to give him an arm and leg of most likely pure gold that previously belonged to, who knows, fiend kings.
Fiend king. Ooh.
Don't we have someone who could quite literally turn people to gold?
That's cheese.
Yeah,
I don't know.
And
Do
with
you?
their sword. Their sword. No.
Your sword doesn't turn people to gold; it absorbs gold.
Oh, okay.
I better not touch this.
And again, that was an exaggeration, but like, what I'm saying is, I'm not gonna make it that easy to track down these creatures.
We have to go out our way to do that. Gosh.
My friend should have knowledge on the whereabouts of this creature. And if not, he should be able to point you in the direction of someone who might know about this creature.
It would be a little humorous if he points us to Spider.
Well, that would be unfortunate.
It would be, but you gotta
If
have
if it does, that's as well as I can help you. I'm trying to help you here. If it doesn't work, well, I apologize.
Well, no, I was making a jest. I was making a jest.
Yes, no, it's all. Now, I don't really want to speak about this situation. Because it's stressful, and I do not like being in the same multiple miles of the Seraph.
Do you have any? Just a question. Do any of your spells mess with the mind?
Can't say very much so. I only know some simple spells. That I've learned from some wizard. Do you want to look at this guy's books?
Did he like leave his papers like on the ground, or is it like in
No,
his
they're
bag?
they're in the backpack, but the backpack is full. Now, I will remind you, dragons aren't they're greedy creatures. What now, Thomas? You know that is his hoard.
Yep.
Now he is a good dragon, but he's also a friend, so don't piss him off. That's all I'll say.
So
I'm not
there's
saying
nothing.
don't.
There's nothing
There-
I could see like with my eye without like even touching the bag.
It's all rolled up in a scroll-like fashion or a closed book.
Oh dang
There's
it!
some pages. There are some pages that are kind of like unfurled a little, but I can't say you would know the language.
Did the envoys ever appear in the past?
Well, the envoys aren't a specific entity. I would say they're closer to a type of entity. There are records of envoys appearing, but they were never as disruptive as they are now, as well. There were far more gods that actually protected this realm. If they were to appear, they were to be instantly slain or consumed.
Yes, I believe they're trying to summon something into this realm.
Yes, I've grown aware. Now, I will say, in regards to these beings, I did spot a suspicious eldritch-looking fellow within the darker reaches of Kushara. Now, I don't know what they're doing, but they did appear to be meeting with a Tao, a great elemental spirit. Now, I can't say further than that, as they did spot me and I hightailed it out of there. But regarding the information on envoys, that's all I have. So, I would not trust elemental spirits for quite some time.
Oh, I knew that. They're using the elemental planes as essentially a way to weaken the realms by opening multiple rifts.
Yes.
Oh,
I got to a lot of places.
You can show him your books.
can I show him the books? Can I like tap him on the shoulder?
What is it, my quiet fellow?
I like to open my pack and then open like hand over the books to see if he recognizes them.
Oh my.
And then I'm just gonna
Echo, has he not made
tilt
any
head.
comments about our legendary weapons?
We kept those sheep, bro. I don't know.
I'm assuming you kept this sheath.
It's on my back. I can't sheath a dual-bladed scimitar.
Well, it's not activated. The lines aren't out and about. Like, you know the lines that are part of the weapon? Those
Fair
aren't out. So it looks like it looks like a really elaborate, like, double sword. He did eye it for a second, but he doesn't quite recognize it as the way it is now.
I'll let you do your thing first, then I might show him the weapon.
So he looks at the books. I didn't write all that much regarding these books, and this is probably one of the better people to ask regarding books. Now, okay, one of them.
It was the
He's-
Tome of Nabarus, right?
Yeah, the Tome of Nabarus. He looks at this, and he kind of squints like, wow, that is quite an elaborate. And he summons like a monocle, from like some smoke. Like he has an earring, and some like similarly to like how a genie exits a lamp, like some smoke comes out of the earring, wraps around his head, and turns into a monocle over his eye as he takes a closer look at the tome.
Oh, that's nice. I like that.
Wow. This is priceless, my friend. You've managed to find a genuine tome of Nabarus. There's countless copies there are countless copies and fakes of this tome, but I've never seen a real one. He opened. Do you mind if I open this? And
I
take a look
guess
at it?
not. I nod.
I can't decipher the text.
Do you know what language it is?
No. You have to understand this is a magic monocle. This is a monocle of the Rune Keeper. Should be able to read all known writing.
Axel, is it deep speech?
No.
Damn. I'm going to remove that proficiency now. Because technically this was before a long rest.
I can't decipher it, but this is truly priceless. In which category? I will pay a hefty sum for this book.
I take it back. No way, bro.
Back.
But you are a friend of mine, so I will tell you what this is capable of without trying to sell you short. He looks a little irritated that he's doing the good thing and not scamming you out of a priceless book. The writer of this tome was one of the forebearers of all magic. You see, the god of intelligence created the arcane weave, but this man untangled it. About 90% of the spells you know that aren't named out after a caster, like Melf's Minute Meteors, for example, that was invented by Melf's, and Melf's Acid Arrow, etc. The great wizard Melf was quite famous, but no one compares to Nabarus. If someone were to correctly read this book, they would know much there is to know regarding magic as a whole. I mean, he invented lichdom. He was the first lich in all of existence.
Oh, we met his daughter!
Where's the daughter again?
Oh my god. You met their daughter. They're
Yeah.
still alive.
Yep.
Oh, you have to. I am their greatest fan. You have to get me acquainted one day. Please. Oh my gosh, I can't believe they're still existent. Oh, I have so many questions to ask.
Did I just come back to a dragon fangirling?
Sorry,
Yeah.
I lied.
Okay.
You lied.
That was another
Yeah,
joke.
we actually called them in for a court case.
I don't care. The white necromancer still lives.
Yep.
Oh, this is a great day. Well, actually, he looks back at the seraph. It's a mediocre day, just not a terrible day.
This made my day slightly better, much more better.
We just dropped a lot of different lore things.
Yeah. Butter, his eyes are going different directions.
Doesn't matter. Long story short, Seraph is dangerous. You don't know if they're evil, but they are dangerous.
Okay.
Basically, it's more of like what you are thing rather than what
Yeah.
you act like. Seraphs were known to be just death machines. They would kill everything in sight, and they would fight like great worms one-on-one. They were
Okay.
extremely powerful. Now, the Great Being of Vitality, in order to grow it, a bunch of people sacrificed like.
I was there for that. Yeah.
Okay. And the wildfire cult and that fiery guy that you saw want to burn it down and release all the souls.
Right.
That's kind of it. You guys don't know what to do yet.
So now
Uh,
we're simply
Both
playing
of you are gone for this, but basically, the dragon is helping you out with tracking down a different machine in Jira. He has a black dragon friend who is sick, and you need to go to Spider, give him this book, this locked book that he gave to Imric in exchange for where the medicine can be found. You bring that medicine to the black dragon. Hopefully he thinks you're nice and tells you about where this mechanical creature is. So you do have a path on how to find that thing in Jira. Completely separated from this main primary problem.
And right now, I'm giving him my books to like check it over.
So yes, if one were to decipher this text, well, I don't know. It's one of his tomes. It's hard to say if this is his spell book,
Hey guys,
or a diary, or a journal, but it carries much of the what?
we have Google.
That's for bitches.
We have Google. And Google was made around when the time Naverick was around. So we have Google.
I don't know what Google means. Like the eyes?
No.
Because that's called
Chauncey-
Googly.
Chauncey-
dummy.
What? Suddenly, Bread's eyes glow with magic as his connection is severed, completely severed.
Oh
He realizes
Oh,
that the great king
no.
of intelligence has died. It's gone.
oh
Oh my-
no, Brad, are you
No,
okay?
what? No more Google. That's crazy. What an inconvenient time for Google to stop existing.
Yeah,
What
Axel,
happened? He lost his Wi-Fi connection. Oh my god.
Axel, you have to live with this. Come on, Axel. I thought
Well,
around.
it's not here.
Yeah, well, I thought that was for bitches, so I didn't bring it up to Brett at all. I was like, can Brett, can you check this? I'm like, no.
It's not here. Bread's not here. Bread's not here. He's watching a musical.
Brad would be leaving the party to watch a musical, wouldn't he?
Definitely.
Axel, did
Very
that hurt your
interesting.
soul when I said it?
What?
Did that hurt your soul a bit when I pointed that out that we have Google?
I don't have a soul. Anyway,
If he likes my
Um,
soul, bro.
now for the other books, blah 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 blah. I've never seen them anywhere, but they seem interesting. I can't quite read them because it's blurry and it's like it doesn't even exist yet. Very
What?
interesting.
This guy, I'm
need
like
help.
talking to the summer company guy where
might
he's like, blah 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 blah.
I might somehow magically appear in front of you at a certain date when he starts existing. Very
What?
interesting. Very interesting. Wow.
I'd like to take my book back.
Yes. Very sorry. I can't quite decipher them.
So
Anyway, regarding this tome. I will trade you.
Trade offer.
1 second. Let me look at my bag.
now,
I
Axel, would
don't.
like
I don't
to-
exactly
would like to-
carry that much money with me, so.
Axel,
He
I
might
would like
also
to
look
point
at his
out,
bag,
if-
not
if-
sneakily.
If they accept the trade offer, you won't have to deal with Google.
Roll a wisdom saving throw, Butter.
Oh, dang it. Why can't I just spy on
Because
people
that
without the
guy's a
spying part?
dragon.
Oh wait,
That's
that was
his
on D&D
horn.
Beyond, but I did totally get a 6.
He glares at you, and you trigger the dragon's frightening presence.
I'm
You're a little too scared to.
just biting my fingernails.
Have a
Like
how a
people
pixie
look
walk.
I'll hide behind the scary angel lady.
The scary angel lady grabs at you like you're like a little firefly.
I go hide behind him, Rick.
Like, oh, Oh, you protect me. Oh,
No, no,
get
no.
away from me. Don't eat me. Bad. Huh. Wow, that's so weird. It's almost like you're already at a viable strength and don't need anything to make you stronger. Interesting.
I point to my gauntlets. Oh. I'm like Vi from League of
Whoa.
Legends.
How did this get in here? A scroll of power word come.
No, 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 no. I'm faced with a difficult choice.
I'm faced with a
kidding.
difficult choice.
Just kidding. No, someone else has that. There can only be one.
Oh.
For the sake of the world.
Yeah, for the sake of the world.
And he's no longer here.
What? I do. Hmm. Can you guys use this in a way I don't want you to?
Yes.
Yeah, why not? He pulls out the gate spell in the form of a scroll,
Ooh.
along with a diamond that may or may not cost around 5,000 gold.
Wow.
Ooh.
Ooh, that's kind of
My eyes turn
crazy.
into dollar signs.
The scroll in itself is elaborate. Like it's if you remember like the Dragon Warrior scroll, like from like Kung Fu Panda, instead
What
of
is-
jade, the handles of the scroll are just made of pure diamond.
What?
Because the spell has it costs very hefty sum to cast the spell, so it's basically just you can cast the spell for free. I will trade you this very rare spell for it. It's up to you. The offer will always stand next time you see me.
Oh.
But just make sure no one gets a hand on that scroll that tome that shouldn't have it.
No deal. Zin's gonna shake their hand and go reach out for the book.
Nevertheless, also do not let the churches see that, please. They will keep it. Very, very, very much so will keep it. If someone does spot it, just say that it is a copy. Given that is a true tome of Nabrus, untranslated, obviously, it is possible that carries the secrets on how to seal the sealed gods.
Oh. Okay. Sealed gods. You mean
As well as how to seal them, where they're sealed, a lot of information. Very important. Do not lose that. I might, I am a good person. I will actually be very angry and might kill you. I'm telling you, that is priceless. Priceless.
Okay,
If I
tell him
were
to keep it then.
if I were any morally darker, I would steal that from you at notice.
If I was any morally darker. What? Okay.
Please do not lose that. Like I'm serious here. I would love to have that amongst my horde. I cannot explain. I can come back to you with more spells like these. If it means it's in a more safe place, or give it to someone give it to the White Necromancer. I'm sure they would be very happy to have that. You guys,
I feel like that was what I was
okay,
gonna do.
let me be honest. I'm trying to not come out and say it, but you guys are idiots. And against my better judgment, I'm kind of trusting you because you have held your own very, very well.
We're idiots, but we also have still survived while being idiots.
Yeah, just don't lose it. And if you're ever arrested and they take your belongings, I think it's okay to murder people to get it back.
Oh, okay. See, Zin will not get arrested because I will evade the law.
Yes, well, The law is very corrupt.
Fuck. Well, I am a storm of chaos. I will go into the police station, free all the prisoners, blow up
You're
the
like a ninja. Can't you just? Never mind.
Yeah, Shadow Tech.
Sorry. I'm a big fan of Nabarus's works. If you haven't been able to tell.
If you're such a big fan, what do you know about the sealed gods?
I've actually made a promise to not talk about them.
Okay.
See, I told you about them back then. I did talk to a very angry fellow that resides within the church and sees a lot.
Is he seeing this right now?
No, because of that coin.
Hooray!
He might or not, may not, have a little bit to do with the absolute divine. He looks at Imric and opens his eyes. I think we know who I'm talking about.
Oh, so you did catch word of what happened down there.
Yes. What I can advise is don't worry about the sealed gods for some time. They won't bother you if no one bothers them. Kind of. Look, I just can't talk about them. I'm sorry.
Yep, yeah, I have a different question then.
Yes.
This sword.
Bro, he's about to have a heart attack, I think. Too much knowledge is gonna overload
Where do you get these things?
Here's the thing. This guy is an archaeologist. He's not going. And I'm his friend. He's not going to rat. He's no rat.
Okay, well,
I'm telling information to him. He wants to write shit down. He doesn't want to yap.
huh. I thought the Fae had taken all of these.
Yeah. Again, I told you earlier, we were Feywild thing coming to kill the robots. You think we might talk to them a little bit, you know?
Well, these are all creations. These are all creations of the old gods. Forged more often in the Godfall era.
Mm-hmm.
So, they're quite rare. And the ones that remained were sealed by Drayden in these small little, bags of holding, but they weren't because he didn't really use the weave to create them.
Yeah,
They
we
were
decoded them.
boxes. And the Fae scooped them all up. Or not
Yep.
all of them, but a vast majority of them.
Yep, we know the drill. Do you have any information about this one in particular?
Oh, he opens a book. 2 lions. I see. So, this one was created by a very powerful god. No one knows which one specifically out of the pantheon, but it was used to uphold law itself. It was used by his esteemed holy executioners, which weren't executioners, they were more just murderers that executed.
Yep, that's about right.
These 2 lions were often a symbol of this god, but I cannot quite tell you much more.
Is this because you got banned from saying this info, or because you don't?
No. There's just not much information. This is God era information, especially, or Godfall era information, especially details such as that of like specific artifacts are.
You don't have like a spell that can tell you the history of an object?
Well, usually they do, but they are only really adept at telling you things that had been created after the Godfall era, as that's when the weave truly took form. Nabris created Identify, for example, a spell that, well, identifies things. Anything created before then, well, has trouble being fully identified by the spell. I'm sure the spell would tell you about what that weapon is capable of, but not its past.
How unfortunate.
Yes. I apologize for not being able to tell you more. But you do happen to have quite a bit of miscellaneous items from the Godfall era. Very interesting. You guys are walking museums. Say, if you die, could I perhaps take all your stuff?
I shrug. You know, scavenger's rights, I guess.
Listen, I wouldn't feel too bad about it. Like, I trust you. I know you're not going to do anything nefarious with it. If you could, I don't know.
Do none of us have like families to donate anything to?
Yeah,
Like,
do you? Do
none of
you
us?
not?
Oh, where are the orphans?
Yeah, all of you are fucking.
Hold on.
I don't even know how Shadar Kai are conceived. I don't think I
They're
even have a
elves.
family.
They're just dark. They're just Shadowfell elves. They're just elves.
Okay.
Oh, okay, fine.
Do
My
me a
bad.
favor and return my crossbow to Theatria. But besides that, that would be fine.
So Zin doesn't know how his species reproduces. And everyone else is just okay.
Well, I thought it was different because
As I
Like,
said,
Axel
I
runs a
have no
different.
direct family to give them to. You know, I did
I-
tell you a lot.
Yes, you can have my stuff if I die. Just return my crossbow to Theatria. That's the only thing I ask that gets brought to them.
Yes. Also, I do have a friend. I would like you to deliver this letter. Actually, I'll just do it myself. You have a lot going on with everything.
We have a lot of problems to solve.
Yes, so I'll just do it myself. I wouldn't worry. Oh, but I did have to say, I do have to tell you, because I have to. I have a friend of mine who is a singer of sorts. They are having a show somewhere in Kushara. I don't remember where. Ugh. Sorry. I just don't like. I guess I am a man of my word. Somewhere near the capital, I suppose, there is a show going on. My friend's a singer, and I have to kind of tell people to go see it, but you don't have to. In fact,
Word of mouth.
A show.
You said Kushara, correct?
Right.
yes, this country. If you're going to the capital, might as well check it out.
What's it about?
They're just a singer? I
Oh.
don't know. I'm not one for music I like
I'm one for
researching
the
music.
books.
and
Yeah.
culture. I don't like really listening, especially
Are they-
to the-
Are they another dragon in disguise by chance?
Yes, but I'm not allowed to tell you which one.
Did they perhaps have some trouble with the Fae recently?
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know about that. Why, is there a dragon that's in trouble
What
with the Fae?
What color was the dragon that was in the Silver Seas?
Oh. It was a red and white dragon.
What
Oh, silver.
was it?
There was
are they-
you summoned a silver to fight the red, but the white was a dragon separate. That also
Oh.
by complete circumstance was also a human that was a singer.
Are they perhaps a white dragon?
I cannot confirm nor deny. because I'm not allowed to really tell you. I am a man of my word. I'm sorry.
I,
Are you okay there?
it's more like that would be info to know in case.
Well, I can assure you that since they are a singer that sings in stadiums full of people, they're not one to torch up a shit ton of civilians for no reason.
That was not really my concern. But basically, if seeing how you're not concerned when I asked White Dragon, I'm going to assume no and assume everything is fine.
Why? Is there a problem with white dragons?
White is right.
What?
He slowly turns towards Zin. You talk?
I
And
don't
your
talk.
first words are white is right?
That was my as I'm casting
I'm
the
kidding.
spell.
I know, obviously. You didn't say that. That'd just be funny if Zin's first words.
There's no problem with me with White Dragons. I was merely asking because of some mental fuckery. Don't worry about it. Unless we should worry about it, in which case I might need to phone a friend. If yes, White Dragon, your friend might be in a little bit of trouble, and I would phone a friend just to double check.
What else is there? I think that's everything I wanted to tell you about. That's more important. Anyway, you guys seem like you're growing to be quite important.
Actually, could I roll insight to see how he feels when I say White Dragon specifically?
Well, yeah, roll insight.
Could someone give me the help action?
How are we gonna help you do the insight if it's?
Yeah, I don't know if someone can give you a help action. Unless you like go and whisper, this guy's kind of...
Okay, well that's a 20.
Okay. How he feels about white dragons.
No, how, like, when I say, are they a white dragon, like, does he give a hint that, yes, they are, but he will not tell me?
He doesn't give you a hint that it's correct. He kind of looks indifferent, like, it was a guess.
Okay, then I'm...
You would assume from his facial expressions that he would look surprised if you guessed it right first try.
Okay.
But he didn't really he didn't have anything that would show you that you were correct.
Axel, I just needed to do the double check there, given there was a dragon, which was a singer inside of a mental prison earlier.
Look, okay. Yeah, they're similar characters. No, they're not exactly the same. I just really wanted to use that character, and you guys... I kind of got bored of that campaign before I got to explore them. So yes, they're similar characters.
Oh, I wasn't judging. I was just double checking to
But
make sure.
lore-wise, they have no connection. But like outside of lore, Axel just wanted to use a character that he didn't get to explore.
Okay, I was just checking because I wanted to make sure we didn't have to get his friend out of Fey prison.
Yeah, no. Yeah, you're
Weren't
good.
there people in this? Okay.
Yeah, there were other people in prison.
Hey, you should at least be happy that I remembered that small detail.
Water.
So the seraph
Hmm.
Never mind.
grabs a bird out of the sky. Like, you know, they have wings. A sparrow flies from tree to tree, like over the fire, and she does like a high jump, grabs it, and just crams it into their mouth. You hear like a sickening crunch as their jaw closes around the animal.
Yeah,
Yes, I don't. That's why I'm staying up. I'm not going to sleep around that thing.
well, I at least find it reassuring that the only things they've tried to eat are dead or not sentient.
Hello.
Ugh.
To be fair,
Is
they
it-
could have thought you were a butterfly.
Oops.
I
accidentally
don't-
moved him into.
I don't like them.
So, did they have a name or?
We don't know it. We can't speak their language. They know Celestial.
Hmm. Celestial is a very rare language. I can't say I know broken pieces of it, but I can't say I can fluently speak the language.
I think we should call her Sarah.
Okay.
It's not fair, Sarah.
Seraphine. Aquafina. Yeah, Sarah sounds fine.
I'm a
Well, name you
genius.
Sarah.
Well, I didn't say you should name it. I was just wondering if it had a name.
We don't
Well,
have a name.
she does now.
You don't. Well, actually, people do name animals, but whatever. Do whatever the hell you want with it.
If it can at least recognize that we're trying to direct towards it when we say Sarah, it might. Actually, it might already like associate Seraphine with it. It probably heard enough people throughout its time refer to it as a Seraphine. It might be able to recognize that.
I don't know. What do you do?
I
Sarah.
don't.
Sarah.
Kind of just stares forward. It actually starts picking at the grass on the ground, and it seems to like be interested in something that's in the dirt.
I'll look in the dirt with her.
A worm.
Oh, she did
They-
eat a bird.
They kind of like they with their pointer finger and their thumb, they kind of just grab the tail of the worm before it can go deeper into the soil. They slowly pull it out and stare at it. It's still covered in a little bit of dirt, and they just
Oh, gummy worm.
Gummy worm.
Oh, and
Worms
if we
are
feed her a
bad.
fish, is she gonna go in the body of water and start swimming? Like,
no. They do appear to be a little. They do appear to keep digging though after the worm. Not like especially deep, like not a deep hole, but like they do get a little further, and they pull out some like roots that look kind of like mycelium. If you like, yeah, like Minecraft.
Ooh.
If you've seen mycelium in real life, it's like a thready,
Yeah.
white. Well, not always white, but like a
Actually-
membrane of roots, kind of. Yeah. What's up?
I want to do a double check. This isn't Destland spores, would it be?
No. This is all clean forest.
Okay, I want to make sure because we did see,
Yeah. No.
thread.
Yeah. You don't know what happened with those Deathlands. You haven't really gone back to that area.
What does she do with the roots?
I hope we don't get blamed for that.
She sniffs at the roots and immediately turns towards the big tree in the distance.
Oh no!
Or kind of,
Mm.
she kind of like looks at Zin and points at the tree, speaking in common.
Do you have a piece
Mother?
of
I look at the
you-
rest of the party and then
Could you hand me a piece of paper? Could you hand me a piece of paper?
I make an X with my arms and I shake my head. But also I look at Imric because he knows more about what to do.
How the hell does she know that word?
I
Jake
shake my head. No.
wrote earlier.
If no.
Could you hand me a piece of paper, please, Alan?
I'm gonna
A piece of paper.
Yes.
I suppose so, yes. He reaches into his bag, grabs like a notebook, rips out a page for you, and kind of walks over to you, hands you this shit.
I would write down the word mother on the paper and then say it out loud. And then I would make a skull. And then I would make an arrow. And then draw like a ghost. And then draw an arrow to the tree.
You guys don't know where she got it, but she holds up a squirrel that's scrambling out of her grip with her other hand. You have no idea. There was not a squirrel there. And then it's like freaking the fuck out. It's out of their hand. And she points at the squirrel. Mother?
No.
I also shake my head. Oh!
No.
I'm gonna go pull bugs out
Mother?
of tree bark to distract her.
I would mother dead. Mother dead.
Dead?
Yeah.
Mother.
Yes.
She looks at the dead squirrel. Dead mother.
No.
Does she need a new mom?
Mother
There's
Dead.
there's a lack of females.
not tree.
Uh,
Tree new.
We're all
Sin.
guys, right?
you have
What?
to be the new mom.
Yeah, do not let Cheese be the mom she was calling her hot a second ago.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's true. Yeah, we can't have that.
Jin, you have to be her mother. I'm
don't
gonna hand
trust
her bugs
either of
if I
you
say
with-
this.
I don't trust either of you with the child.
She does not. I assure you, she does not know what that word means. How could she possibly know what the word mother means?
I'm gonna point at Jin and say, "Mother."
Well, I'm looking at butter, and then it's like,
Don't stop.
She's an animal.
and then I start like I don't know, like doing a no. I'm not ready for that.
I would go back to the pointing at the word mother and spell mother dead. Mother dead. Go.
I just realized I should probably lower her intelligence. 1 sec.
She's too smart.
It'd probably be about a 4 because that's about as much of a dog.
Yeah. I'll edit it another time.
Wait, did you say Jin is pointing at butter and saying mother as well?
No.
Okay.
I'm like saying no.
I was gonna say, good God.
Can you please not confuse it? It's already hard to get it to have a conversation and
Well,
understand.
it needs a mom.
Its
I'll
mother
ta-
is
I'll
dead.
take like the pig roast, and I'll just like give it to them, like
Cover
a chunk of.
cover the membrane. We don't want the great being of vitality knowing that it's here.
Oh yeah, can I switch? Can I offer to spit the pig roast thing, and
Oh
like we swapped? Yeah.
no! Don't.
It's gonna eat all
that's
of the
not,
food.
Yeah, no, that's not for her. That's for us.
Well,
Oh,
we have to feed her too. She's so hungry. Look at her.
Say what
She's eating
She's
squirrel.
been eating enough. I doubt she even needs to eat in order to live.
You
The
don't
thing
know
is, I
that.
don't need to eat. I don't think at this point.
Actually, I have a question.
Yes.
The ring
Actually,
has a
yeah.
good amount. The ring has a good amount of power. Could it be able for it to make one of us learn Celestial to have a conversation better?
The ring?
Yeah, let's start talking the coin.
Oh, the coin. No.
Unfortunately.
Let me if they had that much power at the time, they did at one point, but they kind of teleported you across dimensions to not let you die to God. So that used a big fraction of their power. They can barely even talk to you. They do have the power to do that right now, not even leaving a fraction. They're saving it for an emergency.
And if I remember correctly, there's no known way to recharge.
Like, if there was a TPK emergency.
There's
Nah,
no way
I'd
to,
win.
there's
Starts
no way to
running
recharge
away.
this power. There's no way to recharge this power, to my knowledge. Correct?
Nope, because no one wants to be the great being of balance. So
I'm feeling pretty balanced.
No.
trying to get
As a
rid of that.
Shatterkai, I am
like
not
100%,
balanced.
but like trying to get rid of the essence.
In game and out of game. You see all my. When I use my ability, I get resistance to all damage. I'm pretty balanced.
You're emo.
If only there was the great being of emo.
Anyway, have you heard of Ravnon from Evangelion?
No.
I think I showed Imric. Like that, like resistance. Like if you had resistance.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
resistance.
you can
It's just
dodge
true.
action that. Dodge action.
That looks like the
True.
Pokemon.
Hey, I did dodge.
What
though.
Pokemon?
No, you
Starfish.
fucking didn't.
I got teleported away. That's a dodge.
Yeah.
I
Did
dodged.
you press Q or something? Like.
Yes. Someone else clicked Q.
Look, great beings and their essence is a very touchy and interesting subject. Not really researched upon, as the great beings that exist now haven't really changed in a very, very long time, since I would even say they've been established in the first place. You don't see many every day slaying an ancient golden dragon, or well, actually defeating a massive golem towering over a country is something that did happen.
Yep.
As for defeating it, though, I don't believe anyone has, because a new great being of strength hasn't exactly popped up.
Do you know what could damage the Great Being of Strength?
Damage. The core, you say, yes?
Yes.
Well, clearing off what's on it would be simple, since the answer for that would be the sulfuric sea.
Yep.
Now, as for destroying it,
So we already did that step, and like he knows we did that.
yeah, he knows. Destroying it is a separate matter, as it's never been done before, and as you can see, that is the only one in existence. So, you would have to guess what would be capable of destroying such a thing.
Like, say, a Seraphim?
That's possible. Do you want to find out what happens if a Seraphim becomes a great being? I
Nah.
thought not.
Small part,
I thought
yeah.
not.
How about nah?
I think that's what we're trying to avoid here, actually, in the current situation.
If it wasn't permanent, yes. But because it is permanent and we'd have to live with the consequences, no. Tell me you're not at least a little curious.
I am curious, but I already don't trust them. So go ahead. Honestly, I might actually prevent you from doing so, because that is catastrophic.
But to be fair, we are all here.
The Seraphims were created by a distinct god. That's like doubling up on great beings. They're already about equal. Well, they're already approaching the strength of a great being. So as for giving them the essence of one,
Imric would light up saying that, and they wouldn't like Dread, would they?
no. You're not thinking. No. That thing is not a weapon to be used. One, because you can't control it. Two, you don't know when it'll go on a rampage. Alright? And three, Why would you do that? Why would it stop at the Deathlands?
Why would it continue?
You have to understand, these were created to kill every other god in opposition.
And
Every other god in opposition.
and it seems really peaceful right now, or at least not murdering us.
Yes, I would
And-
put it that way, as regard to instead of regard to the latter.
And I would like to mention, it is technically near several godly essence.
Heralds are not great beings. While that is true,
We had the talk about the coin before, right? I already mentioned this.
oh. Do you have the great being of strength in your pocket? Please don't take it out.
Is that the
Oh,
great
I
being of strength in
I
your
also
pocket?
I have.
Oh, you're just having to save it.
You have no. He grabs Imric by the shoulder and pulls him all the way like over here. The great being of not the great being. The goddess of vitality fell to the god of strength.
Yo!
What?
That guy
Oh.
beat the shit out of him.
What they would do if they were to find out that you had that essence in your pocket. I didn't even consider that. That just came to my mind. And same with Axel. I don't know. I don't know if that's. I don't know how they would react. Be safe. You don't know what you're like messing with here.
And yet I still live, and I've messed with worse. Quite literally. And
I don't give a shit. You're a dead man. You're a dead man. Do you hear me? You're a
I always
dead
have.
man.
I
Yet I
already
still lived. Yet I still lived. You're a dead man. He will kill you. I'm almost sure of it.
Do you know how much of a dead man I am?
Not dead yet, but you're about to be if you take that thing out of your pocket. I will abandon all 5 of you if you take that out of your pocket because I am not going to stick around and find out what happens, even if nothing happens. What the fuck are they doing over there?
We're trying to
We're
entertain.
keeping Sarah busy.
Yeah, there. I need to read through all of that, but
I don't.
that thing over there is stressing me out. That is stressing me. Do you know what a dragon looks like when they're stressed? It causes scale loss. Losing my scale.
I love this guy.
I'm doing you a favor by staying here for the long rest, so you guys can
It does.
not worry about it leaving. But
It did say mother, so it might not even know strength killed it.
that's true. But I don't want. Look, I'm a very curious man. Very curious.
Hi,
I love
Nate.
finding things out, right? But first of all, that thing shouldn't even know what a mother is. I'm not even sure what it did that for. Okay. Yeah, no, I don't trust it.
Well,
Do what you want, man, but at least for today, don't take it out. I don't want to be here when I figure out what happens.
this will make a very fun chapter in your history book.
What are we taking out?
Speaking of which, before all of this came down, and before I figured out about what's going on, I actually wanted to ask you all about your personal experiences. And write them down, since you all seem to be becoming quite important. And I don't know when I'll see you again, so, I wanted to make some accounts.
Or if. I mean, you're already pretty sure I'm dead.
Well, no, you're dead if you take that out. Around then. Look, I'm not even sure you'll be dead, but please don't try it. I know you're smart. Okay, I know you're capable of common sense.
Yes, I'm not going to take it out. I understand.
Thank you. And I know I got a little aggressive there. I
Yeah,
apologize.
cookie clicker.
To be fair, we're dealing with some pretty big things.
Oh, by the way, Nate, while you were gone, they named the Seraph Sarah.
Of course they did.
Yeah.
I'm
We
a
already-
genius.
We already made the Has-Been Hotel reference, so it's all good.
Oh, sorry.
She's
Okay.
in the bathroom! Fuck.
Axel is now terrified about the fact that if half of the abilities we use is going to set them off.
Yeah, you guys have a lot of important stuff on you.
She says to take the whole nap before you take a shower.
So, how did you guys all meet?
Alright, we good.
He takes out a notebook to record.
Where was the first time we met? I've been in a. This group has rotated around.
Yeah.
I have.
I think I met you all when you were leaving Anja. Great Anja.
Yes. Oh, that's a fun thing to write down. I am wanted in a country for treason that I have never once been registered as a citizen.
Yes, you told me. I believe I have. You told me last time we met. I believe you. What's it called? You went to. You were there on some work for your country regarding the bandit problem. You watched the Shogun slay the infamous Demon Lord.
Oh yes, the Demon Lord is the person they resurrected.
He rubs his temples.
It just keeps getting worse.
Great. How about we focus on things that are not stressful? Wow, and you just happened to be there at his resurrection. That is unlucky. I would say buy a scratch ticket, but honestly, you'd probably somehow end up losing the lottery. Not just losing, but like, you'd have to pay for the pot. I don't even know. That is horrible.
Yeah, let's focus on something less stressful, like the fact that I am from Blacksteel.
I thought as much, but interesting. And you're from, judging by the symbol at least, you're from the Great Anja branch, right?
Indeed I am.
Interesting. I heard that there was quite a power vacuum after the Demon Lord died. Some other person has taken up residence, I believe.
I wouldn't know what to do about that. I was always just some low-level grunt people kept at arm's length.
Yeah. There was like... I'm trying to think here. There were like rumors about someone who like deserved the seat or something, but they just weren't around. But like at the same time, there's another faction that completely disregards the old tradition of the branch, and they were planning to put someone else in charge. I don't remember all the details. I just, idle rumors in a tavern.
Well, hopefully sometime that rightful ruler comes back and makes that disgusting little branch a bit better.
Yes, hopefully. I feel like it would be better for a lot of people.
Well, maybe someday things will turn out alright.
Yes, hopefully. Regardless, anyway, so you guys all met at a dock after Great Anja, and I believe there you were in Diotria?
Yeah. Wait, no, we were here first. Or did we?
Yeah, it was you two, and then nobody else.
Yep.
Great. And so you said your party rotated. Who were the others that were within your party at the time?
Well, we had Monty, who was this armored fellow who disappeared a while back.
He also became like a frog person.
We had this one person,
like cheese.
We had this one person, I think her name was Faye, but then she died.
Blood rotation.
Your mom.
Okay, Faye is still alive.
Yeah, I'm in college.
She died, and then she came back, and then we never saw her.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
I did.
forgot
Yeah, I
about
forgot about that.
That's pretty important.
Faye died for about 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh yeah,
There were-
that's pretty important.
there were these two ladies who were like really, really similar, like almost to the fact that they were the same person, but they had like these different origins, but they still were like exactly the same person.
Oh,
I
you
think
said
one's name was like
Oh.
Yun Hao, and the other's name was Amiri or something, but I don't really remember them too much.
I hated Amiri.
And you said that this Amiri fellow died.
Yeah.
I believe I remember hearing that. Interesting.
Yes, and they were the Herald of Vitality.
And it was who was it that killed them? Was it
The great being, sorry, the Herald of Dread.
Herald of Dread? Herald of Dread is indeed Kushara. Interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't know that, but I did not know they would stick around for so long.
Oh, they're also within 10 miles. Last we saw them.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Still not. This guy is not having a fun time. This party shows up and we cause problem.
Great. So we have the Herald of Dread. We have the Seraph of Vitality, a murdering machine that is unpredictable, and we have the freshly revived Demon Lord of Anja.
Yep.
Okay.
And also, don't forget the giant machine.
Ah, yes, this country's.
Hey, so, does it matter if I tell the party what my patron told me?
Nope, you can do whatever you want.
Awesome. Oh, right. And also, my, imp patron or, whatever he is, he wants this thing dead. She, like, gestures towards the Seraph.
I can't let you do that in good faith.
I have no plans to, trust me, but even after learning the truth of her origin, I don't really have any plans to. My patron is sort of just this voice in my ear. Right after we found her, he was whispering in my ear, "That thing shouldn't be allowed to live. You need to kill it. It's more trouble than it's worth." You know, all that sort of jazz, that nonsense.
Okay, I'm glad we're on the same page there. That's the.
I should learn my patron's name.
That is the single friendliest living celestial that I have met, and the second.
It's a wild damn animal. You found a dog on the street.
That's the friendly.
Axel,
that is
does
the
the rest of the party like know? Like I said, you said they've met my patron before. Do they know his name?
We also
kinda.
don't know. We also don't know we met the patron.
Yeah, you
You
don't
have
know
no-
you met the patron. Like, you as players, I think, kind of know, but you don't know directly.
Right, but I still don't know
actually,
I feel like I should know my patron. I feel
You
like
know your-
she should
you
know her
know-
patron's name.
Yeah, you know your patron. But I don't think they know it. I don't think... And also, I didn't say it was your patron until, like, you know, at this time.
True. It's fine. I have this. Cheese has a vague relationship with her patron.
Yeah, I'm gonna just say whenever he appears before you in dreams and shit, he's like a silhouette, so you didn't quite piece it together.
Yeah, but either way, I don't know why he wants her dead. It's probably for similar reasons as to you. She gestures at Alan as that the power struggle she'd cause.
Well, your patron is a very interesting and smart fellow, because I wholeheartedly agree.
You want to agree?
Well, maybe you two would get along if I knew who he was or knew how to find him.
I would like to state that you are agreeing to the plan of Devil. That
Well, yes,
don't
but if a
trust-
fiend has a good idea, they have a good idea. I think you should kill it too. If
Usually-
that fiend wasn't so hard to come by, then I would most definitely say stab it through the heart.
most devil deals sound good on paper. We don't know what the consequences of that would be.
Honestly,
And
it wasn't even really a deal. It was just him saying I should do something.
Look, the only reason I can see this thing being alive, and I swear to God, if you want it alive as a pet, I'm going to report you guys to the authorities. That is
Oh.
heavily irresponsible.
It's not really a pet. It's
Look what they're doing with it. They're playing with it over there.
What?
sentient
They're
enough
doing little
to-
shadow puppets with it.
Yes, that's not what you do with a pet. It's
Listen,
more than head.
It hasn't given me a good reason to kill it yet.
I'll have you know we're teaching her about the corruption of monarchies.
Well,
I don't
listen.
think we can grasp
If she
all that.
listen, she hasn't given us a good reason to kill her yet. So, but personally, I think that
I'm
if
so
that thing
lost
were to
up-
turn, if it were to turn its fangs on us, I wouldn't be wholly opposed to putting it out of its misery.
Okay, I do have an idea based off of what you guys told me. You could point it at another target.
You told me not to point it at a target.
Not to point it at a great being target. However, none of the
Point
two...
it at the Starved Oblivion.
I'll
No,
point
we
it
don't
at
know
you,
that
Nate.
exists yet. Do we know that exists?
Nope.
No, we know
Yeah.
some vague thing is coming.
Okay. Yeah, but yes, I told you not to point it at a great being. However, the three things in this continent that seem deadly, none of which are great beings.
What if we pointed her at the Shogun?
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
The Shogun would win.
Ah, that's crazy. He's so strong.
Outside of his country?
Okay, this creature is maybe.
Realistically, she's probably not beating any of the envoys either, is she?
I can keep him busy. Again, gimmicks. I don't think that, nor are they intelligent enough to probably take advantage of any of the gimmicks. Yes. So, apart from that, you have three threats currently. You have her. He picks up a stick and points at Sarah as he draws like a little circle. You have the Demon Lord, and you have that mechanical worm thing, that creation. Now, the creation isn't an innate threat to the country right now, so that leaves us with two. Now, it's safe to assume that they probably don't like each other. Maybe, I don't know. I wasn't there.
Honestly, the Demon Lord seemed like it hated me more than it hated them.
Yeah.
Okay, so just
undying hatred and all that.
Okay, so just don't appear before him if you make a plan out of this.
I could lead it into an ambush. It would genuinely follow me, probably more than it would go towards the tree.
We did find out that she is immune to fire. However, you observed that the fire of the Demon Lord was still able to torch them.
Mhm.
Which is interesting, because that means they are capable of counteracting each other. Now, we did not see the Seraph in combat, so we don't know what their combative ability is yet. But I assure you it's nothing short of capable, judging by what Seraphs were known for.
Well, it did tear through a whole person's neck with nothing but his teeth, but then again, we have someone who's done that before too. I gesture to Maul. I gesture to Butters.
I wasn't listening. I'm doing sick flips. What?
I said, well, she has demonstrated that she's able to tear through someone's neck with nothing but her teeth, but we do already have someone else who can do that.
Oh.
Is that bread?
Bread!
Bread!
Brett has missed a lot.
Hi, Chauncey.
Hey,
No,
Bread, the demon. Bread, the
We're
the
joking.
demon-
We're joking.
You didn't lose Google powers.
Bread, the demon lord.
It's
from
just
Ninja is
it's just
back.
shut off for now. Also, Brett Chauncey was
he
not
wasn't-
there.
Yeah.
The original cast was me, Thomas, Liam, Alex, and Theo.
And someone else. I don't remember.
So basically, we've
Oh,
only got
Declan.
one person from the original.
Oh, yeah.
Declan. So basically, we've only got one person from the original cast here.
Pretty
Mhm.
much. From that first couple of sessions. That was only 2 3 sessions, 2
God, I
sessions.
can't believe that was like. I can't believe
Yeah.
that was like 2 years ago at this point.
It was a new
Yeah.
season. This is
One
season
of
3.
And that's why I
Cheese was
don't-
out. Cheese was a new character added at the beginning of season 2.
and that's when I realized, okay, I need to stop swapping the cast.
I'm sorry.
Cheese
no,
is still hanging out despite the ire of probably some people.
Axel, don't worry. I'm not going anywhere. You can't kill me.
Now
I'll
I'm
live.
just imagining, like, as a TV show, who do you think, like, an audience's favorite characters in the show would be out of, like, our cast? Probably Butter. I feel like Butter would
Yeah.
be, like, Tumblr girly pop.
They
Tumblr
would meme
girly
the hell
pop.
out of Butter.
Tumblr.
What am I? Are we
I
gonna
think if we're
expect like
talking
Butter?
Tumblr, I
No,
think
Brett to be,
Brett
like,
would
on
probably
Sigma
be a
edits?
Tumblr sexy man.
Butter would be someone's Blorbo.
I don't know. Zin's getting pretty close to a twink.
That's crazy.
That's true.
Okay, but when does Twink
And-
Death hit?
Oh,
for
but
him?
here's the thing: all the
Come
people who
on.
like DILFs will go for Imric.
Well, actually, come on. We have.
No,
that's true.
there's all of
But-
the people who just look at Imric and go, "I could fix him."
Well, Brett is also pretty.
Like they'll go look at him like, oh, that's literally
Okay,
me
but
as
for
in look
Brett,
at
people
Brett.
would be like, "I
That's
don't want to
literally
fix
me.
him."
That's literally me. Like I'm a master
Brett
manipulator.
is I could. Brett is
That's
I could
how I,
make him worse.
Well, we also have a lesbian woman in the party, so that's also a lot
Okay,
of.
but
brownie
Cheese is basically like Genshin women who just get shipped with every other woman in the game.
Yeah, but I guarantee, like, I've already pictured it. Like, holy shit, like, I almost shipped them with the Fae princess.
Yeah! One of these days, Cheese will get that date.
Stop role playing with Axel.
I gotta roleplay more.
Shoot myself.
Axel, let's make out behind an Arby's.
As long as you're paying.
Put that in quotes, please. Axel, let's make out behind an Arby's. Okay, so
Right away, sir.
anyway,
It's just the Finn equivalent for the 2010s for this TV show, like self-insert.
I don't know enough about Seraph to.
I don't know why, but I think, like, when I picture Emmerich mentally, I picture Soldier 76.
You know, you're not completely wrong. You're,
Like, let's get Emmerich going on a rant about, like, his days in the war, and the entire
what?
party is just like, alright, let's get you to bed, Grandpa.
it's Soldier 76 plus the evil Iron Man in the Falcon and Winter Soldier TV show. No, not Iron Man, evil Captain America.
So like
Everybody's
Soldier
favorite
Boy?
character.
I think he's closer to like Reaper. Is that just me?
Die, die, die.
He's like
Reaper doesn't-
morally kind of good Reaper.
I
Well,
fart
Reaper
the
was-
Star
Reaper was
Spangled
good.
Banner.
No, like Morrison Reaper. No, wait, what's his name?
Yeah.
Reyes.
No.
It was
Yeah,
Reyes.
Reyes. Oh, I don't like that.
Reyes?
No.
Anyway,
Reaper doesn't hold as much loyalty.
Okay, hold on. I'm just thinking. Now I'm thinking now. Molly would 100% be Tumblr sexy man. Like, I'm sorry. Molly is like Onceler levels of Tumblr sexy.
That's vicious.
Notice how they didn't deny it.
Reyes is for all of the gay people. There would be a lot of gay people attracted to Reyes.
That's correct.
A lot of people calling Reyes daddy.
Shit.
See, Josh knows I'm right. That's the thing.
Shit.
Yeah,
No.
Lumine is the resident twink.
Lumine is the resident. I feel like Lynn is just the character who gets like mischaracterized on Twitter, like all the time.
I think Gold would probably be the fan favorite. Not in a
Weird
thinking
way.
they're not in a weird way, yeah. Just like, oh, Gold is such a cool character.
By the way, I would let you.
Gold
I
is
would
like that one where you're like waiting to the next season to see like what potential he has, like what they're gonna do with him.
Bro, all I know is I don't want any campaign to have Jujutsu Kaisen ass fans. It'd be like, look,
Oh man, the power scaling debate. Who
my
wins,
God.
Katarina or the Star of Oblivion?
dude, Zin. Oh my God, wait, guys, Amiri was the Herald of Vitality, right? And now the Seraph of Vitality showed up. So, what if, right, the Seraph of Vitality uses their power to revive Amiri, right? And then fuses with Amiri using the 6 eyes, and then Amiri comes back
This
to
is
life.
just like Steven Universe.
Yeah, and then
Guys,
Amiri comes back to life. Yo, all the clues are there because seven sessions ago, right? the Herald of Vitality was capable of revival,
I would shoot.
which is not true.
But I box Amiri though, because they
I'm
don't know their
so glad
character
we're not
sheet.
Oh,
famous.
the entire party would see Miri come back and we would go no and fist fight Amiri.
What?
There can only be one monk here. It's just me beating them up.
Miri just straight up hates Amiri. Like that is a bona fide character thing that happened even when Clown was here. He wasn't even subtle about it.
She's just got tired of getting grabbed every time she wanted to do something.
I,
Jesus,
Monty,
like-
did not care.
Butter
She's
also
sitting here
doesn't
like-
care.
She's sitting here like, I'm gonna do a thing. I grab cheese. I'm going to stab you.
Welcome to playing Rogue / Warlock in any campaign, bro.
Where do you think you're going?
Lawful guy.
Hey Axel, can we have a level up?
No.
Axel, can I have a level up? Oh my god.
Look,
Give one
all I'm
to.
saying-
Actually, no, they were not here.
you did meet a Seraph. It's very close, but
Can at least Butter get one
Maybe you
level
could
up
give us
because
a
they
feat?
can?
yeah. But
Guys,
I forgot that they were behind because
I
they're-
gambled away all my levels.
yeah, you gambled your fucking shards of your soul and experience.
Yay!
Do we get a level?
No, only
No, just Butter.
yeah.
So Butter can catch up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Butter traded away there.
Thanks,
Nah,
King.
What
Well,
level are you, by the
Amiri-
way?
Now I'm
Amiri
level
Reeds
11.
is a nice guy. Like, I'm so nice to everybody. Why doesn't anyone like me?
I punched the
action.
door down.
I have cunning action again.
Remember when Clown just randomly decided that they wanted to try and murder those construction workers because they were slightly rude?
Oh
Oh,
my
yeah.
god.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna knock them off their ladder just because I feel I'm also going to try and pull attention away from the current ongoings of the plot so I can make Axel describe in detail how I eat and violate these pirates.
Yeah, I'm like cool with that though. That wasn't too bad. It's just, yeah, like I wish it could have been on their turn instead of in the middle of someone else's.
I eat the bodies.
Yeah, it's
Right.
like, cool, right? Yeah, you can
Okay.
do that.
Yeah, like
Just
yeah,
wait your
no,
damn
that's just
turn, bro.
fandom roles.
If
Bread
you
butter.
have had- how about you describe it instead of having me describe it?
Okay, I probably do not want to listen to that in
Yeah.
detail. That'd be kind of weird.
Butter is everyone's favorite skrunkly.
Don't worry, Axel. I already have
I
a
kill
description
myself.
for what I would do to that blonde orc.
I don't know, man.
Let's build a house.
I will find that blonde orc one day, Axel.
I don't want you to find the blonde orc.
Hey, when is Gribble Snap coming back?
I'm
I
scared
don't.
of.
See it- I don't.
I
see
need
it
him
enough
to
money.
I need him to sell us more things that will completely ruin your campaign.
But we need more money first. We don't.
Hey,
have
what
we
happened
have
to
a
the-
lot of money.
Oh no, he got turned into like a constellation, right? The horse with Adam Sandler's face or whoever.
He's still alive.
I have it.
Uh,
Monty
Axel,
had it.
what happened to my bird?
Oh, Monty had it. Thank God. He's gone.
Monty has all of the shit we bought from Gribble Snap.
Well, too
Oh,
bad
thank
that I'm.
God.
See.
That's why I let him switch characters because he
Hey,
had everything.
Axel, is my bird ever going to come back?
I guess the power will.
Wait.
Look, Monty will give it to the church.
I hate your bird.
Thomas,
I
do you
hate
still
Gribble
have
Snap.
Serenchi? What happened to Serenchi?
No, it
again?
was
I
taken
forgot.
by your
Oh, your
patron.
patron stole it.
Jeff has it.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
Well,
your
I
patron
meant-
stole it. Your patron
Sorry.
stole it from me.
Let's
It's
rewind.
fine. I killed a seraph, and my patron just handed me Serenchi, and I was like, what?
Why would he give you Sir for that?
That's a good point.
That would never happen.
Sorry, Chauncey.
That
Like
was
you
never
should have
happen.
brought. You should have. You should have bought it. Unshamelessly.
This cookie is being clicked.
Nick, how many achievements do you have?
I don't know how to check.
Look at
Yeah.
go to
So
Steam.
what path do you guys want to pursue?
I have 30.
Hmm.
Do you guys want to go after the corrosive ore, like the mechanical thing, or do you want to follow this side quest kind of thing?
I think it would be
Oh.
best to follow the side because Alan did say that the corrosive ore could be dealt with later.
He did.
Alright, the Fey Realm is currently at a stalemate, and I'm going to hope Axel doesn't hurt us for exploring these other things, so I guess we'll do this.
I will not punish you for exploring other plotlines.
Yeah.
Please freeze the game.
At least right now, yeah. At least right now, like it'd have to be obvious. Like I'm kind of, no, I'm not railroading you, but I'm bringing them to you. If you suddenly said, "All right, well, let's go to Diotria to like, so I can report to my men," that's when I would start imposing time stipulations because that's like, I'm not like,
That's not the story. That's
Peg,
not the
Peg, you're
story.
having fun in here.
It is the story, but like I want to do things that are close to each other.
Mm-hmm.
However, I did kind of force this one on you because this is pretty big. This is one of the bigger ones in the entire world, where it actually threatens a lot. Usually,
No, just
side quests won't be like this.
no, just be like me and give the party no choice, and then blow up the continent.
Or that time you fireballed the... No, you didn't fireball the boat. You almost fireballed the boat.
Alright, I
A
remember
long
that.
time ago.
Oh yeah,
You almost met a great being there. That would have been fun.
Oh, was it in the depth? No,
we would have died.
that was with the What was the thing? Those sea monsters.
Mm-hmm. One of you took psychic damage.
I was talking about in my campaign because, yeah, I railroaded you guys all the way to Moria and then blew up the continent, and it's great.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
It's fine. I hope to give you guys more choice whenever I start running again. I'll probably start running again like a couple weeks into college or something. I'll just go over to Josh's house and just run there. It's fine.
Exo. Free feet for finding a Seraphim? Huh?
How did you wipe with Animal King? Avoided Depot in chat.
The only woman in the party, the lesbian's lover.
Might not play Deep Boy. This is like Fort Munnet. Axel, I got raped in layer 2 by 6 Kier's Lancers.
I read the first part and or listened to the first part. I was about to go like, I'm so sorry to hear that. Is there anything I can do to? Oh, it's people.
Wait, what is Animal King?
Mobs won't attack you.
How do you wipe with that?
That's what I'm saying. Like he had to have gotten jumped by a player. There's no other.
Did he get ganked?
He had to probably have.
Or he just like slipped and fell into the void. Power 18, then I got back-to-back void walked. Oh, void walker.
In the depth?
In the depth. I think void walkers should kill themselves.
On God.
I think this is where the session ends, right?
Yeah,
You want me to stop
no.
recording?
Yeah. Right now, it's more just planning what you guys want to do next.
Axel, you gotta catch up on the puppet show, buddy. Some big stuff going on.
I do. I'm sorry.
Hey, you guys want to play Overwatch?
You don't actually have to.
I
Just doing
know,
stupid
but
stuff.
I would like to play that.
I have to go to bed
that
soon.
first
I'd
aid
like to,
game.
like-
Oh, yeah, let's play that first. Let's play the Red Flags game if you guys have time to play like a round or two.
What's that? What is it?
You make the ideal date for someone, and then another person gets to tack a red flag onto it, like something that is absolutely horrible. Like you could have like
is a celebrity and owns a mansion, and then like the red